What's going on? There's Twitch. Hey, there's YouTube. Alright. Oh no, I moved chat again! I'm so bad at this streaming thing. Did my phone... yes. Skill check went live. I got fucking jump scared by my own channel. That's so funny. Hello, VOD gang. Hello, Exile. I'm switching windows real quick. Hold on one second. Alright. Greetings, Exile. How are you this fine day? Dog. Hello, Tapman. Let's see. Moving some stuff around. Okay, pet the dog. Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate it. Just got home? Hell yeah. Ah, woo! Yeah, everybody had fun last time, so I thought it was time to run it back. Let me inform the Discordians. I am back at it again. Hello, Pay Me No Mind. Ooh. You guys just get... No, okay. Let's see here. I do play old school RuneScape. I play the hell out of it. Here, look. Let's see. I'm just fixing... Oh, yeah. I gotta let Discord know that shit's going down. Hold on. At here. Cerberus... Wait. Doggo so nice. He... battled it twice. I didn't want to say anything else. We're back playing old school RuneScape. Come say hi and watch me say... make dog noises and probably die. The servers are getting DDoSed. Well, now. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. Discord. Alright, moving some stuff around. Just getting my client settled. I'll say hi to you guys. One sec. I see. Okay. Alright, okay. Hello. Okay, let's see. Back at it again. Yes, sir. What you running? I have... So, yesterday... Oh, yeah, here. 2 days in a row. I know. Isn't it nuts? So, yesterday, I did a whole Cerberus task. And I had fun, but honestly, like... I would really like the thing. So I've now killed 627. But let me, before I tell the rest of that, let me say hi. Bork, trying to get gems for the new boots. You are correct, Exile. I did see Helldivers and Halo are having a baby. I'm so fucking happy. Why are people DDoSing? Honestly, I don't know. Like, I have a lot of, like, conspiracy theories, but to be honest, no clue. That's like the conspiracy theory that's going around. I'm not going to give it credibility. And I'm not even going to assign it to a chatter. Some people are saying, and I think this is entirely unfounded with no basis in fact, that WoW streamers, especially, I don't even want to say the name. I don't want to put that much basis on it. But there are people saying that there are various people who are moving to the game that are causing problems and drama. No one, I think, knows yet. So, you know, don't go nuts. To be honest, like, it could just be a person who's, like, mad that, like, their high score got fucking kicked off because they were botting. Who knows, dude? Who knows? Imagine if Helldivers had a war on Earth. Well, they kind of do. Like, I was fighting on Super Earth the other day. Halo Divers is crazy, dude. Yeah, Tapman, I think you've nailed it. Hello, Muse. Hello, Thorn. Hello, Adam. Oh, good suggestion, Adam. We'll see if I need to. I don't even, honestly, I don't really care if I die on this boss that much. So, here's the deal with Cerberus. I'm in a, yeah, well, was that like a Tuesday or a Monday or something, Mortrot? We prayed for crystals. Hello, Applesauce. Good to see you guys. So, here's the deal with Cerberus and what we're even doing here. What we're doing here is that I am a group Iron Man, but my group is gone. And so what that means is that I was an Iron Man who was capable of trading with some other fine, wonderful gentlemen. If you guys hear this, I love you. I hope you're well. Hello, Darth. And so what happened was I did Cerberus. I did like 100 back in the day, and when my best weapon was the Bow of Ferdinand, Bow for D's, for those of you who know. And this green crystal makes some really cool, shiny boots that are really good for range, which is awesome. But there's a new boss who's, like, got best in slot all over the fucking place, which is sick. I'm really happy about it. But the problem with the boots, which I don't have, to be clear, is they need all 3 pairs of boots to be eaten to upgrade to make even better boots. Now, the funny thing is, I traded one of my boys, the only crystal I dropped, which upgraded and made the super cool range bows. And he let me hold on to his super cool blue crystal that made super cool magic boots, and super cool red crystal that made super cool melee boots. So the only thing that I have are the 2 crystals that I have never gotten. And the only thing that I need is the only thing that I have ever gotten. So today, what is that, like 141 dogs left? In case unless I get another back-to-back, which would be really funny. So here's the fun fact. Yeah. We're gonna, listen, I'm settling in. This Smoldering Stone upgrades some tools, which is fine. Oh, okay, which is fine. I don't need it. This and all 3 crystals have the exact same drop chance, which means I rolled the table 5 times, 1 from before, but 4 these days, and got the most useless drop 3 fucking times. So what we want to see is this. It's this. What we don't want to see is this, okay? Time to roll 1d522. Now you're getting it. I never once played this game or any RuneScape as a 24-year-old man. I feel like that's a little crazy. Yes and no. Like, I feel like, yeah, that's true, Mortrot. I feel like there are a lot of games that people missed. RuneScape's one of them. Final Fantasy is another. The recent Call of Duties. Some stuff like that. Yeah, I have crazy luck. All right, let me get suited up for the ball, actually, and deposit. What the hell? Oh, it's hunting clues. Spellbook. I'm still getting used to it. What? I'm still getting used to having this amazing cape. Let's get this shit out of here. Alright, suit up for the ball. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Whew. Clean. Oh, not clean. Wait, let me check my sword charges. I used 1 billion yesterday. We're good. Okay. We are trying for the pet. Yes. We are also looking for the crystal. The crystal will be really nice, to be honest. We'll do this, and we need some fire runes. Boom. And then we had this like this. Boom. Man, my mouse feels a little weird. I was playing on Electric Boogaroo, but I figured that ARRRROOOOO was close enough that people would get it. I'm glad to hear it. Oh, what? These aren't the items I normally bring. Whatever. Fuck it. Fuck it. I thought it was close enough. Boom, boom. This. Why is that a 3-dose? What the hell? I'm not poor. This is a little ambitious for this ping. Let's just do this. Alright. Okay. Have good story but no replayability. I mean, I liked, like, 4 was where I started in Call of Duty. I really like that. What do you mean the firelight? Oh, the ember light. Yes, I did. Hold on. I've killed a few. I'm not sure, Mark. I've killed a few. The problem is that if you convert this into the upgraded sword, which you're talking about, you can't convert it back. And you need the bow and the staff to do other content. You need it. So I'm permanently stuck with one that I can switch back and forth between a bow and a staff, but the sword gets stuck forever. So I'm hoping that at some point I'll see a second one. That would be lovely. But yeah. Yeah, Zami, but also you need it for the Doom of Macarena. I don't know if they've ever gotten to the bottom of the server text yet. Let's see. Yep, I agree. I actually am going to play that game at some point and play the story on stream. Hello, Mr. Erection. I'm really excited to play Final Fantasy XIV, although I've got to finish 7. Alright. Haven't seen the Varlamore content yet, so I don't know what it is. Ooh, dude, the new Doom boss. There's a few streams of me playing it. Fantastic. I'm doing well. We had a good shoot day today. I'm excited to go get on the dog. Hello, fellow. Let me catch up on Twitch chat a little bit, and then we'll go jump right in. Let's see. Some Fallouters. Oh, Streambot! Let's go! Hey, Tapman, you feel like banning that guy? I usually do it. Yeah, Lunatic got him! Shoot day like guns or video. We played Magic the Gathering. It was sweet. Scrolling through. Let's see. Alright, cool. Open a pack for good luck. You know what? I like the idea of doing some fortune telling via the packs. Today we determine our fortune. I'm going to read tarot on the Final Fantasy pack. Oh! I almost dropped it. That's probably bad. Do I stream OSRS often? Thank you. I would say... So I stream minimum 2 times a week. Monday, Saturday. And then I stream like if I feel like it other days. It's kind of settling that you see RuneScape once a week, I would say. Well, okay. Hold on. Midgar? And then Sarah? What does Sarah do again? Oh, she's a legendary one. Ooh. If I go closer, they get eaten by the thing. Because if I go right here, then it thinks that I'm entirely... Oh. I'm a VTuber? Wow. Okay, that's kind of fun. Wait, does that work with anyone? Hold on. Wait, that's crazy. Hold on. No, wait, I have Aerith from the other day. Wait, where is it? Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? There she is. Okay, wait. Oh, hey, Cloud. I didn't notice you there. Do you want to buy a flower? Wait, why does that work? What? Wait, that's crazy. Wait, I should just tape this here and see. Wait, why does everybody spend so much money on VTubers? You can just like. Wait, can I do like a? Hold on. I wonder if I can do two. Oh, there's another Aerith in this. I don't think it recognizes the art very well. Damn. Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can find like another well-defined You know how we were gonna play RuneScape, chat? Hold on, we're busy. Oh, here's Barrett. Okay. Does it know Barrett? It can. Well, it can figure out Barrett's face for like 5 seconds. All right. Visual processing program. What am I supposed to do here? Yeah, we're looking for my VTuber persona. Surely there. Oh, wait. The pack has a pretty well-defined cloud on it. Hold on. Okay. I was also not expecting this stream. Oh no! Where's Cloud? Oh, hey, Cloud. Do you want to buy a flower? I'm so angsty. I don't have any feelings. Oh my god. But like, you're so cool. Hold on. I'm getting back into character 1 second. Wait. Damn, I'll just say the line. But Tifa's the best girl. Okay, I understand that entirely. She was there from you from in childhood. But we could still be cool though. And now I'm in a mess of my fucking desk. Hey, I'm glad to hear you guys like the old school RuneScape streams, if that's what you could call this, I guess. All right, and then wait, and then they went back to Midgar, City of Mako, fade out. Woo! Ah, man, good times. All right, chat, let's go kick some dog. Behind Mom, Ryan's role playing his fantasy on streams again. Hello, Venomize. You just missed like a thing that happened. That's for damn sure. All right, what are we doing here? We got music. No adventure. I got lucky. All right. I'm locking in. Eat fish. Sip potion. Activate anime power up arc. Ready? Death charge. Oh no, I brought the wrong things. Fuck! I gotta go back. No, we can't. No lock in time. I already fucked up. That loadout doesn't have what I actually needed. Oh man, I fucked it. Chad, I fucked it. I am gonna get some music, yes. You've been here for 10 minutes? Who let you stay here? Alright, cool. I just wasted one of my very limited teleports. We're all good. What is this map? What do you mean by this map? Like, this area I am? Whew. Watch someone have actually showed up in this instance in the time I left. We were ready for dog. Now we're here. Ghost stream? Oh, I leave then if I'm not allowed. Huh? What? Oh, not you, Stephanie. Don't worry. I was talking to Venomize. You're good. You're chilling. Nah, you're chilling. There we go. Ward of Arceus. Resurrect Greater Ghost. So who's going to make a... Dude! I have a... so I get... There's like a... I guess like a free RPG day where like companies will like... They'll put like teasers out for like tabletop RPGs and stuff like that you can get, which like... You know, usually they're like, you know, little teasers, so they're not like the whole product or whatever. I was missing a thing. Oh, I was referring to these nature runes, but I got them. I needed them for this spell, the Ward of Arceus. But there was one for RuneScape. Don't grr me, dude. There's one for RuneScape, so I actually picked up one. I have like a not very detailed, but like a cutesy little TTRPG for RuneScape that I absolutely could run. I only showed 2 cards because those were the rares. I looked through them really quickly. There weren't that many more that were worth our time. Although, to be honest, where the hell? Oh no, I don't know where I put them. They're somewhere. You couldn't type? Blink twice or you're being held hostage. What do you think? I think they'd pay him to stay here. Hello, Siphon. I am well. How are you? The only things I've seen about this dog is Foe dying in his goop hardcore here. Okay, so like, this is legacy RuneScape content. I don't know. Here, look. So like, it's obviously Cerberus and then the Gates of Hell, and they made this like River Styx thing, which is kind of sick. These guys that come out, even if you do the mechanic correctly, steal 30 prayer from you. That is your reward for doing the thing, and you have 99 prayer as a potential maximum. Okay, so this legacy content for them was just like, let's just make the player hate this experience and like have to use all of the prayer in the world. Like a couple months ago, maybe, they added the ability for this spell, Ward of Arceus, which protects you from demons, to do a little bit of damage reduction to that, which is nice. So now it's only 20. So, like, it's old content, but the thing is like, it's got its charm, and it's like a pretty mid-gamey thing that gives you boots upgrades. It's how you get these boots here. Otherwise, like, there's not that much difficulty to it. I'll explain. Basically, the dog can attack you with all 3 styles, although he generally only hits you with 2, I think. And so if you wear melee armor, like I am, and you pray mage, then, like, you're mostly chilling. You have to pray the correct prayers in the order that the dog calls out the ghosts. Hold on, Stephanie. I'll get to that in a sec, actually. That's a really good question. So the dog will go... Oh, chat, say it with me. Hold on, chat. Say it with me. Hold on, wait for it. ARRRROOOOO! And he'll call 3 ghosts from the River Styx, and you have to defend yourself against them in order. This one's range, and then it was melee, and then it's magic. And I missed, so I'm gonna take a 30 damage there. Don't grr me. And then he'll grr and he'll shoot lava at you, and that's the whole thing. This is the whole boss fight, and you just do that forever. Old but not dead is exactly correct. Does this boss cost money on overall, or is there potential or the profit all the time? I would say, like, it's possible you come take a trip here and you lose money for sure, especially if you ARRRROOOOO teleport here. But generally, you should always make your money back here, I would say, especially if you get a drop. I was slow. Oh, he died. Okay. I'm headed out. Good luck with kills. Thank you very much. I'll probably be here for at least a couple hours. Drops are shit here, TBH. Yeah, this is definitely not a place I would go if I was trying to make money. That's for sure. At this place, though, if you get a unique, you should have it. I have Nadal. What's Nadal? Failed attack, lost 30 prayer. Yeah, so that's the great stuff. So if you pray correctly, you still lose the 30 prayer. It's only 20 if you have the Ward of Arceus. If you don't pray correctly, you lose 30 health, which is like cool, I guess. Someone asked, I think it was Stephanie, who said that they wanted to play RuneScape, but they don't know how to. RuneScape is a very simple game that they like to add little, like, twists on mechanics that exist that are already things you know how to do, but get complicated. The game of RuneScape, you entirely could play it with your mouse. You can click to walk, you can click to pick stuff up, you can click to eat food to heal, you can click to attack things, you can click to teleport, you can do anything with just the mouse. It's very straightforward. So when you log in, you just walk around. Just walk around. RuneScape is a free-to-play. I highly encourage you to download the Jagex launcher and just go nuts and enjoy the world. You literally don't have to do anything. And then, once you start to get the PvE content, which is what you're saying, there's like 3 things that really matter. It's these protections here, protection from magic, ranged, and melee. Other than attacking them, usually the game's hardest choices are like first of all, ARRRROOOOO! Stand somewhere at this time or pray something at this time. Like, that's really it. The other thing the game likes to do is, like, wear something, like a particular shield or armor or whatever. Like, it's pretty straightforward. They're, like, the basic skills you get from playing the game that just kind of... I was late. They just kind of evolve. So I guess like from a new player's perspective, maybe this looks like I'm actually doing something cool, but like not really. I'm just kind of clicking the dog until he dies. Which, you know, doggo. Mobile client is great. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. Playing on your phone in this game rules. Would this boss be cheaper to run health instead of prey pods? I think raw money-wise, absolutely. The problem is that while you're eating, there's a delay in attack. All right, watch how long it takes me to do these attacks. This is a 4-tick weapon, so every 2.4 seconds. If I eat after the next attack, watch this. You see the delay? So that's because I eat. And when you eat in the game of RuneScape, it slows down your attack cycle because you're basically like healing, which is the balance factor. So it is possible, but also if you're eating the whole fight, you can't hit him the whole fight. Now, some people do this where they go, oh shit, I'm dying, and you step under the boss and you like heal up a little bit. Although that was bad because I did it a poor time. Alright, don't. Yeah, Rondu, I think I know that guy too. Also, good to see you, buddy. Ah, yes. Unholy symbol. Pog. Can we flee this boss? Yeah, there's a door over here. We can leave if we want. And then you see this cape over here in my inventory? This cape will teleport me out. So whenever I want, I can just click it to teleport. I feel like I could say nah and win. That would be really impressive. Down the middle climber is grinding. Hell yeah! Dude, woodcutting at work is the dream. I often tell people, is there housing? Yes. You can have a house. Oh, fuck. Don't stop that. You can have a house, and houses help you do a lot of stuff in the game. They really accelerate stuff. ARRRROOOOO! When I teleport away, we actually are going into my house, which I'm long overdue to redecorate. So I'll show it to you in greater detail when we go on the next teleport. There is a whole skill for houses. Yes, that is a good point I forgot to mention. This is just construction. Like, you literally just sit in your house, like, creating the same table, like, 1,000 times, which is really funny. Alright, let's get out of here. I'll show you my house. House tour pog. Okay. Chat, what you need to know about my house... The reason it looks the way that it does is because when I built this house, I wanted it to be really good for hunting monsters. That was it. And then some bank space. They are adding sailing. It's coming this year, actually. So this is the house of a Spartan. I don't mean the 300 guys. I mean like just like simple, functional, a Spartan monster hunting warrior. So, okay, the first thing we have is... It's actually, how would you describe this shape? Like modern Tetris? You'll notice that it's not connected. Here's the Minecraft Nether Portal house, which exists. Here's my like workshop. You can like repair your armor and stuff in there. Not all armor needs repair, only some. Centrally located, this thing which heals me fully. This room, which has nothing in it because I used to make tables here for XP. Here's a room with teleports. Here's a room with teleports. And, like, that's about it. Baroque Tetris. Now, I have a few highlights, okay? There's this thing over here, which is my little pet hangout, okay? These are all the pets I have in RuneScape. Here's a little demon. Here's a tiny little smoky devil. Look at him over there. Oh, I love this guy. He's my drummer. I love him, Mr. Kraken. And there's the snake. Look at... Whee! Oh. Wait, it changed colors. Here's a tiny Hydra. Here's my pet rock. And here's my pet goldfish, I think? Have my pets follow me? Alright, pick one. Which one do you want? I'll take it with me to the boss. Yeah, that's what they do. They're only in here because they take up space in your bank if they're not following you. Where's Tifa's room? You mean my room? Pretty much Exile. The cat? How hard are pets to acquire? Depends on the pet. Hydra. Lionel? Oh, Lionel's scared because I died like 4 times yesterday. Hydra's the first one that I saw that actually was a pet that is in this room, though. Anyone else? Alright, Hydra it is. How hard is it to get a pet? So this cat here, this Hellcat, you can, like, do a cat. Okay, well, hello, Mike Golf. I'm taking Hydra. No, you were late. The cat is like a beginner baby quest. All you have to do to get a cat is like go to an old lady and be like, hey, what's up, bro? And then she's like, my kitties are loose. And then you like go rescue her kitty and she goes, cool, do you want one? And then you keep one. Like that's how you get a cat. But Cerberus has his own pet right here, Hell Puppy, it's fucking sick. Let me double check. Alright, you guys have watched me kill, like, what, 5 Cerberuses now? So, think about how long it takes to kill 5, right? To get the Hell Puppy, it is 1 in 3,000. That is how rare it is. So it is not common at all. At all. You want to pull? Nah, I got a Hydra. Sorry, brother. Alright, the cool thing about the Hydra is that you can do this. Let's go with Electric. You can, this boss is like several phases. So you can have it like reflect the various phases. There's like an electric phase, there's like a green phase, there's a red one. Let's do red. At least the local wildlife and demons just walk through our... Yeah. I'm a free range like house owner, yeah, for sure. I'm like a guy who really considers his neighborhood, you know what I mean? Alright, let's get back in there and bop the dog some more, especially because like my spot is definitely gonna be gone when I get back. Ho 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 ho. Ho 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 ho. Ho ho ho, it's not. It totally isn't. Let's go. So what's funny about cats, RuneScape is like really highly sarcastic and funny drop like game. Like they do a lot of really funny stuff. There's a like I'm gonna quickly brush over some of the biggest quests in all of RuneScape, but for lack of a better explanation, there is a nation divided into 2 sides. One side is under quarantine from an imaginary illness that doesn't exist. However, there's like a huge rat problem in the city, and if you go there with a cat, the citizens are like, "Oh, thank God, a cat! I'll trade you 100 of like pretty powerful magic ammo for your cat." And you're like, "What?" And there's a lot of theories. I would guess they just take the cats and like put them on the front lines in like some kind of egregious rat war. You know what I mean? Can only 1 person at a time per world fight the dog? No, there's 3 areas. There's west, north, and east. So it's 3 per world, and even that is like pretty... The illness probably does exist. Yep, you're not wrong about that. It probably does. It's probably not a conspiracy. You know, that's a good point about maybe getting a crystal by switching pets. We can do that since we're going home every time. We can always switch pets when we go. I did see someone's point about the dog being a rare endgame drop and the cat being early game. That's true, but it means you get to spend time with the cat more time. Also, I hope you're having fun playing Fallout 76, which I was going to stream today, but then I got another hell doggy task. Let's see if my tea is too hot. Hold on. Oh, yeah. That's ARRRROOOOOO! Good tea. Good tea. Locking in. Oh, this game's so easy. You know what's kind of funny is they were going to do something. They don't really like the idea of pets like having a mechanical impact, but then one of the new skills was actually like taming, and I think there were some concepts for pets. Don't be too picky about your first base. I think getting one down and getting started is important. But there's nothing wrong with exploring too. Mothman! Yeah. I'm always just so anxious to bop the dog. Boop! By the way, the hammer, the reason I'm using it is because it lowers defense for the whole fight. You basically smash their defense, and then the rest of the fight is faster. Not just because I like the animation going, whoop, boop. Oh, yeah. I bet he's got a rad counter deck. Trying to play, it went poorly because I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. Well, that's fair, Lunatic. Wait, Lunatic, have you played many other Fallout games? Grr, don't grr. Final Fantasy IX. Who's the main character of 9 again? Remind me, Chad. I'm having an old man moment. Ah, okay, Lunatic. Zidane? Oh, okay. I definitely didn't play that one. Can't play Fallout games because I fall asleep playing them. Have you played 76 or seen 76? It's like MMO. It's pretty different. I guess you would know the basics then, Lunatic, but like it definitely is a game that's better to play with like a community. So I totally get it. The other thing is like you don't really have to do anything. Just like Yeah, like Hype was saying, he's turn on the radio and jam to stay entertained. Like, you can just like pick a direction and run, and then like when world events spawn, like go do them. I also just want Fallout 4 co-op, but we have Fallout 4 co-op at home. Aroo! No, Final Fantasy. No, I'm not having like a mental episode where I think that we act. Okay, at the current. Oh, cool, Hypha. At the current rate, guys, by the time we get Fallout 9, like, what? How many years is that? 170 or something like that? Insane. Aroo! Don't grr me too, you bastard. Oh, I'm gonna have to tank that one. Yeah, your kids, exactly. Was good watching you for a bit. Gonna watch Avatar: The Avatar Last Spend. Hey, I think that's really cool. Enjoy watching your show. I hope you have a good time, and I hope it's entertaining for you, especially with the new set coming out. I think it's gonna be really cool to play through the cards and like actually know their stories. I was actually planning to do the same thing pretty soon. Did you catch Games? I did not catch Gamescom. We were actually filming a Magic game at the time, and then I came home and then went to stream. Yeah, we're totally going to play Fallout. Was there anything good? Adolvin on Twitch says, our kids' will see Aroo, Fallout 9, and GTA 6 at the same time. True. Silksong gameplay? No, don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. Grr yourself, Sadie. How are you? Gotcha games with some spooky banger. I love spooky games. Watch overanalyzing. Is that like a... What is that? Routine dropped? Wait, is that where the... I saw earlier today, I saw a Helldivers Halo announcement. Is that where that was from? Warhammer... Dawn of War 4... There's a new Resident Evil? Yo, I'm so happy you guys are here to actually educate me, because like I definitely would have come home and just started watching. Huge, Sadie. Like playing a bunch of RuneScape. Oh, that sounds cool. Suitor? Fatal Frame? I've heard that before. What is that? Fatal Frame? Series is set in Aroo 1980s. You know, it's so hard to have a fucking conversation with you when we have to Aroo every 5 seconds. Can he just like be dead? Alright, 1980s. Don't grr me. Japan. Stop it. On location by Super... Oh, this sounds fantastic. Excited for Cinder City? What's Cinder City? Well, I'm a huge Resident Evil fan. What kind of gameplay did it look like? Was it like Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 4? Oh, Fable! Dude, Fable... I gotta tell you guys a story about Fable. My younger brothers... I grew up playing Diablo, and Diablo is very similar to Fable in a lot of core aspects. Hold on. Fable. Let me make sure that I'm like... Oh, no. What am I thinking of? It's not Fable. Was it Fable? What the hell is the game I'm thinking of? Maybe it was Fable. I'm going to say... Was Fable like the Diablo dungeon crawler light with like rare loot and stuff? I could have sworn it was. I feel like I'm now gaslighting myself in reverse. Chat, quickly, gaslight me. I'm not sure. I hope that helps. It wasn't Path of Exile. Fable was the third person? Fate! Wait, Fate might be right. Fate might be right. Aroo! I'll look at him in a second. Fate, you're thinking of Fate. Okay, let me double check. Fable was the... Oh, God, I'm gonna die here. I got it in time. Fable was the, like, it was like an Xbox release, right? That one I don't think I played. Alright, Hydra was cute. You did a great job. It didn't work. Let's get the cat. Fate. Fate game. It was definitely Fate. Oh, it was super definitely Fate. Okay. Thank you, chat. Ooh, I do like those. Those the morality systems. Like, karma and stuff. Where's the cat? There's my cat. Fable was an Xbox exclusive. Yeah. They're adding Chocobos to Monster Hunter? No, I might have to play that. Let's put this somewhere I actually don't have to... We'll go to Wintertot again. Now it's on Steam? Oh, cool. Maybe I'll do that. I wish you could name pets. Yeah, me too. Although I just called them something. Kingdom Under Fire, Circle of Doom. That sounds like you've cursed me and my family. Well, let's drop this cat. Meow! This goes here. Like, I don't know, 7 of these. This. I'd like some teleports if I'm not going to get the drop. That'd be nice. That's really cool. Big Slayer God Gamer, they're actually asking about that on YouTube. I didn't see it. We were filming at the time. Although I've heard a few... Thank you, Wookie. I appreciate it. I've heard a few good ones that are cool. Sounds like Resident Evil. I didn't get to play Fable when I was growing up. I think that it's a game extremely up my alley. I think I would end up playing that. Add it to the... Put it on the list, chat. Put it on the list, TM. Where's my guy? There he is. Wait, where's my cat? What? Hold on. There it is. I just realized I have a Hellcat. Hell dog. Chat? Okay, thank you, Britt. It came installed on gaming PCs? Aroo! I was wondering how we got it, actually. Like, I feel like it was so easy to get somewhere. Oh, really? That's sick, Norman. Don't grr me. Grr. That's not a Dodge Charger. No, I don't believe it is. It is, however, a bad drop that does nothing for me. But I might as well just collect all these unholy symbols. I'm sure no one's going to say anything about the fact that there's like 50 in my bank. Damn, not enough special attack to use the hammer. I know some people named Aru. They'd be so confused right now. No, I think they'd get it. I think they'd get it. Aru! I love this boss. He just claps you for 50 damage. Do you mind? Don't grr me. Chat, you're helping the dog. Aru. Easy. Ha! This isn't my first Aru. Meow. There we go. We're Team Cat this life. Oh, I almost died to this. So pets have left-click options, which... nah, you're fine, Kobe. I'm just giving you... pets have left-click options, which if you don't turn them off... You can, like, click by accident instead of walking and die. I just realized what you're eating. It's sea turtles, mate. Aru! Nice, got him. Nice trade. Hell yeah! Trading cards in 2025 with my trading cards? Ugh. RuneScape food is very funny, though. You're absolutely right. Like, the most classic thing that people eat is just entire sharks. I think there's something that... I did have a good day. We played a little Magic the Gathering with the boys. You know what was... I'll tell you... I'm not going to spoil the game that we played because I don't know when it's going to go up. But we played, like... It was me, Drew, Matt, and Danny. Matt and Danny played good decks. They played good decks. And Drew was playing, I also think, a pretty good deck. I thought my deck was good. And I was doing stuff at the table. But after I, like... finished filming filming the game, I went and I put it up on Architect, and Architect goes, "It's a 2. You have 1 tutor." And I was like, "Oh, am I just bad?" He lost again because he's nice. Get out of here! You don't know how it went. I'm currently watching you and watching LLR play retro. That's sick. Those guys have good content. I feel like, chat, what would a bingo... I feel like watching Matt learn Magic more and more. He's a scary... Yeah. I mean, he's really smart. And he's got good gaming instinct. The auto bracket systems mean nothing. I agree. You know what I... Oh, shit. Oh, chat, you know what I was thinking about? We should do... God. Like, I'm trying to think of a funny meta thing we can Aru. Like a bingo board for skill check, what would have on it? Like, what would be like the classic the classic things we do that you could like reliably find in a bingo board for our like Magic games? You know what I'm talking about? He drew. Yes. Ryan loses. Fuck you. Yeah, true. That's the free space. You're right. Matt pausing the game with his hands up like he's holding priority. Yes, that's actually so true. What's kind of funny is he does that as like sometimes he does that as a signal to the editors. He's like when he wants the editors to see something, like being like, you know, somebody walked in like like a package delivery or whatever, like we had to stop the game, and then he also just does that randomly, and he's like, I don't think he realizes he does it for both, and he goes, today he went, the editors will see this and know that I want them to stop, and I was like, actually, you just kind of do that a lot. Matt gets the shiniest card, missing a land drop. Charlie wins. Yeah, true. Charlie wins as the free space is actually... Oh, fuck. It's actually kind of funny. Oh, I almost got a rude to death there. Wait, I think I have it. Yep. You look like Meat Canyon. Are you Meat Canyon? You know what's really funny about that question? Have you ever seen me and Meat Canyon in the same room? Meat Canyon was on skill check, but was I? Was I? Aru? So far the servers seem okay. I don't know. I have not seen Meat Canyon in a room. Okay, fair. According to the government, we're two different people. I don't know if... Yeah. L Scry is good. Let me read that from Matt is good too. Matt's head covering the table from the overhead cam is so true. I actually wasn't there, Kobe, so I couldn't make it to that shoot. I was, like, out of town visiting family or something like that. Is this boss also a Harry Potter reference with the trapdoor? I don't know if that was that. I kind of think so, but, like, it's definitely a classic mythology reference. Drew flicking his cards is so good. Oh, crap. Thank God I got it in time. He's definitely got style, I'll give you that. Oh, goddammit. The lava pools. Would love to have him on and actually play. So I didn't meet him, but I will say from, like, I asked all my colleagues, I was like, hey, like, how is he? Like, what was it like playing with him? Everybody loved him, said he was a cool dude. So, frankly, I'm a little sad that I didn't get to meet him. But, hey, you know, there's always more time. Always more time. Drew flicking his cards is good, too. At this point, we have a bunch. Actually, Chad, I'm going to write this shit down. Hold on. Because I actually think it would be funny to play... To not tell them what I'm doing and play bingo on camera or some shit like that. All right, we've got Drew card flick. Let's see what else. All right, rip me some more. Hello, Jordan. I'm trying to write down what like a bingo board would look like for skill check, like things that we do all the time. Can I take that back? Yeah, a take back for sure. Don't grr me, you stupid dog. Stupid dog! You made me look bad! The big Matt leans over the table is great. Matt leans over a table. Tell Jesse to edit something out. I'm just going to leave it at tell Jesse to edit, because we always say, Jesse, make my head big and stuff like that. Drew Soul Ring. Yeah, you got there, Suitor. That's funny. Yep. 21. Yeah, 21 is good. Ryan loses. That's a huge space. Remind me again why I modded you. Remind me again. Yeah? Not so funny now, huh? Not so funny. Huh? I drew. Indeed. I drew is good. Keeping you humble, brother. Alright, that's fair. That's fair. You got me there. Aroo! You know what was funny? There was a conversation, I don't remember why it came up, but like in an actual skill check meeting, for some reason we were talking about, oh, I know why it came up. Yeah, I don't think it's a secret. We talked about it on our like membership announcement. This is not a commitment. We're not saying we're doing this, but one thing we would love to do, is Duelist Kingdom. I again, I'm not committing, and I don't know that it'll ever happen. I'm just going to tell you that's something we'd love to do. And it's like, get a bunch of people in one place to play the game of Magic in some way where everyone's like, if you win, you get like cards in their deck or like prize cards or star chips or, you know, like Pokemon gym leaders, something like that. And we were talking about like what it would look like for people to like play against our skill check organization as like that kind of stuff. And so everyone was like, yeah, Ryan's the best player. Like Ryan's the best player by far, for sure, for sure. And I was like, brothers, I mean, if you look at the scoreboard, I'm actually the worst, and it's not even Aru. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Charlie for getting a trigger, but also like I've forgotten a few in the. Oh, I need to be really careful. I've forgotten a few in recent history as well. We're just gonna only do damage and hope that we just kill him. We could do a huge cube. That's true. A cube as a launch to that would be cool. Something like that, pay me no mind. I think that would be really neat. All right, we gotta leave. Planeswalker badges, and everyone represents a Planeswalker. Who would you be? Oh, that's so cool. I would love to be Liliana, and I would dress like a goth baddie. That's what I would do. That's absolutely what I would do, for sure, for sure. Oh yeah, that's me. You might be wondering, how did we get here? All right, I guess we're walking. That sucks. Walking like a peasant, I suppose. We're going to Taverley. Matt Ashandra. You are already Tifa, true, but she's not a Planeswalker. Let's see. Who'd be Jace? Oh, Drew could be Jace, actually. That's what... Oh, man. Chad, I need your help here. All 5 colors lived in harmony and then attracts became a thing true. You want me to wear eyeliner? I don't think I could pull that off. Anyone said big butt jokes. And then, let's see. Drew likes blue. I want to be, ooh, Wandering Emperor and leave the magic you're losing is actually really funny. Don't poison me, thank God. I hate when those things poison you. I'm trying to think of like, okay. You can pull it off, we believe. Thank you. List of Planeswalkers. There's like a bajillion random Planeswalkers now. Oh no, I could be Johnny, maybe. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna just, while we're killing the boss, I'm gonna read some of them. Okay. I'm just gonna go in order. Karn, like a bald Karn would be really funny. Please don't have taken my world. Pog. Okay, Johnny, Ashiok, Chandra, Elspeth, Jace, Kaito? Oh yeah, I think Charlie would like Kaito, right? Mr. Ninja himself. Jared Carthalion, true. Raul Zarek has crazy hair. Quintorius, I could maybe... Oko! Chat, no. Drew is Oko, right? I could pull a Gideon, I think. Drew is definitely Oko, right? Hold on. I gotta find a picture of this. It's very hard. Chat, don't... hold on. Oh, yeah. Oh, hold on. I'm getting out rude and I didn't realize it. I'll just simply eat through it. We're fine. Alright, chat. Is this the same art I was just looking at? Hold on. Okay, chat. Hold on, chat. That looks just like Drew, right? That looks just like Drew. Am I right? Woo! No, I think he would be the ninja Planeswalker. He really likes ninjas for Charlie. Matt as Tybalt is kind of cool. He could be Koth, actually. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna go back to my list. Ugin? Ugin's not a bad idea. Ooh, Angrith. I'd love to be like a pirate Minotaur guy. Arlen Cord. Oh yeah, Arlen. Isn't that a wolf Planeswalker? Wait, is there a bear? Commodore Guff. Oh yeah. Do you mind not hitting me while I'm looking at Planeswalkers? Jiang, Jared Carthalion. Garruk would be cool. Davriel Kane. Oh yeah, the Grist. Grist is funny. Oh, Comet! Vraska and Dovin are good. I think if you were putting us as a pair, maybe Drew and I would be Vraska and Dovin. I would be Vraska, I think, because I have way better hair. Just kidding. I just think it's because my hair looks like snakes. What am I? Oh, yeah, the Word of Arceus, the Greater Thrall, Death Charge. Kasmina? Oh, yeah, Kinsmina. Ob Nixilis is good. Roo! Grr. Have you thought about doing more okay, I gotta talk about this. Have you thought about doing more crossover content with other Magic channels? 1 billion quadrillion %. In fact, we are dying to do crossovers, chat. Here's the problem. We live in Florida, so people coming here is pretty hard to do. Now, that being said, Drew and I would love to go other places. We would love to go other places. So, if you guys know of content creators who are looking for crossovers, 1, tell me, but 2, tell them. Let's game. I challenge you to like a really fun and friendly and fair game like that we can have fun with. But I also challenge you. There you go. Clip it and ship it. Charlie would be Elspeth. No, no, no. Is there an Urza Planeswalker in the unset? Yes. Comet is the dog, by the way, Dolvin. The cosmic pup or whatever. Roo! Yeah, exactly. Yugi style. I'm gonna keep going. Tezzeret was good. Soren Markov. Okay, obviously Liliana, right? Obviously Liliana, that bangs. Vivian Reed. She's kind of cool. And then there's... I just realized... Okay, the list that I'm looking at has first of all, Aru. The split of categories is playable, and then in parentheses, active planeswalkers. Then the category I just read out of was playable, status unknown. This category that I'm looking at is called playable, and then parentheses, dead. Thanks, Wiki. I appreciate it. All right, Dak Faden, the greatest thief in the multiverse. Oh my god. Domirad, yeah. Domirad is cool. Dovin, Gideon Jura, Jaya, Luca. Oh, yeah, Luca, the transform guy. Tamio, Tybalt. Ooh. I could see Matt or Drew playing a cool Tybalt. Probably Matt. I think he'd like that better. Draft cube? What kind of draft cube is it? Woo! For sure, for sure. There's answering your question, Suitor. Let's see. Oh, chat. You guys know Aminatu? Drew strikes me as an Aminatu. Oh, wait. This, and then this, and then this, and then this. Xenagos, I forgot about that. Venser. Oh, Venser's kind of cool. Vronos, a human in... Killed by Garruk, huh? Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Ren? I like Ren is cool. Okay, Cerberus, it's hard to read the Planeswalkers while you're fucking me. Basri, Calyx, Doretti. Oh, Huatley's kind of cool. Kiora, Koth, Mu Yanling, Nahiri. Oh, me not paying any attention, but I got this because I'm a gamer. Easy game. Grr, no, don't grr me. Just outrude me. Just pet the dog already. All right. I will. I'll kill it by punching it. Tyvar Kell, yeah. You think I'd be Ob Nixilis? I don't understand Planeswalkers. What? I will clear it up. What do you not understand? A Power 9 draft cube that old is sick. Here, I'm going to punch him. I kicked him. I punched him. I pet him. I punched him for you. Imagine that was the drop. Alright. Back to base. Who's going to be the Aether Spark? That's pretty funny, actually. The point system on them and how you cast them. Okay, so you cast them the same way as everything else, the top right. And then there's a cost. And then they come in with a number of counters on them called loyalty counters equal to the number on the bottom left. Okay, so you cast them for the magic on the top right, or for the cost on the top right, and then they have loyalty counters equal to the bottom right. Using their abilities costs the same number of loyalty counters that it shows on the actual Planeswalker. And costing is an important way to put that because some abilities will modify that, but don't worry about it too much. +2 is a cost for the ability. The cost of the ability is adding 2 loyalty counters to the Planeswalker. So if the Planeswalker comes in at 3 and they have a +2, then you put 2 counters on it as a cost, so they go on before the ability resolves, and then you do the ability. Does that make sense? You can only do abilities that you can pay for. So if there's a -5 and you have 3, you cannot do it. Lionel ran to Draenor to hang out with his buddy Diango because I died like 3 times yesterday while I was telling stories. Ooh, Nico Bolas would be cool. Oh, chat, no. Oh, it's mono red. Drew's that Kenrith brother, the one who's like beautiful and platinum blonde. You know what I'm talking about? Rowan, maybe? Yeah, Rowan. Tyvar Kell, the Wanderer, Vraska, Will. Are you 99 skill in anything? Ha ha ha, communist frog. I'm 99 skill in everything. I maxed a couple of months ago, I think. Maybe 2 months ago. At this point, I don't remember how long ago it was. Ral is good. Doubling season does not double when using loyalty abilities. Really? I thought. Oh, I know for sure when it comes in, it doubles. I forget that interaction. Let me see. Oh yeah, it's because it's. I know why. Doubling season. I know why. Yeah. So, specifically, Aru. Doubling season says that it doubles counters placed by abilities, but the counters are not placed by the abilities. The counters are placed by the cost of the ability. Grr. Drew is definitely an Oko. He's the Oko artist sent earlier. Yeah, the Planeswalker abilities putting counters as a cost is such a fucking headache. It's such a headache. That's so cool, Dolphin. They're all real cards? Or do you proxy them? I mean, cool either way. I'm very fine with proxies, obviously, as we use them on the show. Anyone gonna be Nahiri? I could see Drew maybe. Well, so here's the thing. In this concept, right? Like, all of us would be like a Planeswalker or a gym leader or like whatever. All real? That's crazy, Adolvin. And so, like, we would not want to all play a mono red guy. You know what I mean? Like, if Charlie wants to play Saito, the ninja guy, then like we would need people to not play Dimir. You know what I mean? Can Planeswalkers be the commander, or do they need to be in the 99? So the answer is kind of, like it always is in Magic. A lot of Planeswalkers cannot be your commander. I'd say the majority. No, he's in Draenor, Wookiee. I don't want to bother him because I'm going to die again today. I already know. The ones that can specifically say at the bottom can be your commander. And that's the rule currently. Now, in Brawl, the other format that's like kind of like Commander, they can just be your commander. Here's an example. I have this deck. This is one of my favorite decks for like new players to learn about Planeswalkers, because the effects are straightforward and people understand it. Here, check this one out. Yeah, oh yeah, Oathbreaker too. That's true. I have this deck in real life. It was from a precon, I think, Commander 14 maybe, but I really like it because it's like kind of hard to kill in combat because it's +2s. It has some value. It has some removal. I think it's a very good card for new players to understand what Planeswalkers do. It's also not like extremely busted. It's like, what does it do if it ults? Like, it gives you like cool value, I guess. Nice. Ward of Arceus. Dolvin, you should send a picture and send that in the Discord. Wait, actually, now I'm thinking about it. Have you? I feel like I've seen something similar to that in the Discord. If not, you should. I would love to see it. Woo! Rune Pickaxe! Planeswalkers are cool. Planeswalkers are cool, although it's very easy for them to be, like, kind of unfun to play against. You might be thinking it's because they're too strong, and sometimes that's the case. But generally it's because Planeswalkers make turns take a long time. So, like, just the actual act of using this Planeswalker commander, you cast it, you go, okay, +2. You pick up the dice, you spin it, you put it back down, and then you use the ability. That's not so bad. That's not so bad. But if you're playing a Planeswalker deck, you got to do that like 6 times. Oof. Oh, Minskin Boo! That's a good one. Us too, Haifa. Oh, I was not paying attention. It's fine. I'll just tank it like a boss. We are... Oh, chat. I have an idea. I have seen several people in here say that they play CEDH. I am not committing to it because the schedule keeps changing this week and it's making me more nervous. But, we might try to get a live game set up for the set next week, and we would love to practice our CEDH decks before we do our collaboration. So there's a chance that next Friday, a chance, we will want to play against you guys who have CEDH decks and have experience in the format to help us before the collaboration. There's a chance. Again, it is a chance. Please do not go off the rails here. It depends on whether we can actually get the set in time and then also a few other things. But that would be pretty cool if you guys are around on Friday. Also, Aru. That's funny about Matt and Charlie being Minskin Boo. I was just thinking, my plan for this stream was to sit here and kill this dog. If I get the drop, like, what do I do? Aroo! Like, wait. Like, the whole thing. Don't grr me. Then, like, the whole thing is done. Imagine. I was trying to bait it. It feels like only yesterday I was here. Perhaps. Have you or the boys ever played Baldur's Gate 3, or would you considering it? Yes, we have played it. A while back, it's actually how we started streaming on this channel. I was playing with Drew and a few other people. So what had happened was basically Drew went to Japan for a while, and then it was just me streaming. I think we would play it again, but to be honest, like the toughest thing is like getting 4 people online to stream. So I think that we will do that. Hello, Feldergriff. Probably early next week. We are setting up the our perfect world Aru would be to have the stream doable from the set, because the set is starting to look good and we're actually really excited about it. We are going to try and set that up this week. We were going to do Thursday, but plans moved. So probably that will get set up on Friday, and then when it's good to go, we'll announce polls open, and then we'll probably do the review from the set. You guys will get to see it, which would be cool. So we will, for sure, do it in August. We owe you guys an August one. Just a question of when. Likely early next week, if I had to guess. So be on the lookout maybe Friday or so for, like, we're going to rate your decks post. When he goes... Oh, yeah, I read that already. Every day is a new good day. I agree. Drew did decide on Rakdos. He was like, I don't know. This deck might be too big brain for me. And I was like, nah, you got this. And then I spotted him, like, practicing. And then, like, as I was, like, leaving today to, like, come stream, he, like, stopped me on my way out. I was, like, pulling out of the driveway. And he goes, I did some practice hands. I fucking got it, dude. And I was like, hell yeah. Which is bad, because I have not practiced. But it's good that he identifies the basic combos. I think he's really got the confidence to play the deck now. And also... That's crazy! I thought you said $200, Adolvin. That's wild, dude. I truly, this is not a joke. I'm actually curious. Do you have insurance on that? Like, I would imagine, right? I have never owned a collection as valuable as that, so I'm just curious what that looks like. Feel free to not answer, by the way, if that's too personal. I realize I just asked you if you're most... I don't know if it's most price. If a price... Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I was going to say, it would be crazy to just, like, have that not... All unsleeve and bridge shuffled. No, you're thinking small peanuts. It's ripple shuffled by... Or bridge shuffled by a machine. One of those 99-cent bad boys you get out of the dollar store. I don't know, Sushi, about Spider-Man. I'm hoping that first of all, I'm hoping that there are cards that we can take out of it that are kind of like good, like beef for other decks. So like Spider Punk is a good example. I think that card might be good in like some cool red aggro decks. I really like that card. It does a lot of different stuff. Like damage can't be prevented on like a guy that we can bring back from the graveyard or whatever. Like I don't know what deck would play it. Maybe like Jund Spiders. Oh my god. Wait, hold on a minute. I may have just stumbled on something, Chad. Hold on. Spider Punk. This might be the push I need for something. I didn't even think about this. Hold on. Wow, I just typed OSRS Spider Punk. Okay, wait. Oh my god! Chat, I'm building Thantis the War Weaver with all the new shit that's coming out. I've never liked that card. It's always been meh. I've always thought it was fine, but with all the new spiders coming... I'll send it to you guys in a sec. Hold on. There you go. This is what it is. With all the... It's always been meh, but with all the new spiders coming... Hold on, chat. Hold on. Yeah, but then I can play Spider Punk, Haifa. Now this is pod racing. That's kind of cool. Later, Kobe. Pay me no mind. Your name being very accurate here. Just pay it no mind. Yeah, no, you're right about needing to trust people, Dolphin. That's the X spell, right? Double checking it really quick. Yeah, that's the X spell. Damn. Oh, let me think. Hello, Borky. I'm trying to think of like... Oh, the one that makes dryads? You know what I'm talking about? I wonder if it's on EDH Rec. Zaxara. Let's see. It's a sorcery. It makes dryads. See if that's on here real quick. Maybe it's Awake in the Woods? Hold on. Wow, it's like not on... There it is. Awake in the Woods. It's on EDH Rec, but it's kind of low. Awake in the Woods would be my first thought, Skychi. Although, Torment of Hailfire for sure. Sylvan Library Air Print. That's crazy. Still working on my Gitrog. Drawing 5 toll cards and then throwing down. Yeah, you know, it's kind of a... I think that means, like, your pod has a good balance, Nick. Because, like, sometimes... Thank you very much, Dragon. I'll see you later. Sometimes, like, it's good that your pod can see that you're archenemy when you actually are archenemy. Because, like, then you also... That gives me hope that they're actually also mature enough to, like, once they've, like, taken you and, like, shoved you into a locker, like, good and hard enough, and, like, fucking blown up your mana rocks, and, like, blown up your lands, and, like, turned your fucking commander into a tree, that they won't, like, continue doing it. Yeah, so Lunatic says, my pod is unbalanced and stable. That's what I mean, like, or unbalanced and unstable. Like, some pods are like, wow, you tutored for a card? Like, I'm just gonna kick your ass until I win. And it's like, alright, well, I have no lands and no cards, and I don't have my colors, so, like, I'm not really the problem now. You know what I mean? What is after petting the dog, Ryan, will the set be ready? You're talking about the skill check set. Oh, the walls are up. So, I wish I took a picture to show you guys. Damn. I guess you guys will see it on whenever we do live. The like cool wooden walls are put up. So I think next week we're gonna buy set stuff, set decorations. Good to be friends with the game store owner. ARRRROOOOO! Yeah. Totally get that, Suitor. All right. It kind of feels like I've been sentenced to go Aroo for like forever. Like tomorrow I'll be back doing Aroo. Oh, I should have got rid of the cat and got a new pet. And what's next? That's crazy, Haifa. Also super based. Wait, actually, I remember you saying something cool about your LGS owner before. Maybe it was like good prices for pre-release or something. Swap around. Oh, that is good, Nick. That is good. Because then you can hide under the radar. Oh, let me see. Forgot to move this so I can see it. Okay. Oh God! I got it in time. Woo. Man, being a streamer is so hard. Sometimes you have to push 2 buttons instead of 1 when you're playing RuneScape. Give it 1 solid ooh-woo on the Aroo and you'll get the drop. Wait, what are you describing? Saying ooh-woo instead of Aroo? Ah, the Buster Sword. Yeah, that makes sense. Because, listen, I'm down bad. I'll do whatever the fuck as long as I get the drop. I don't even care. Is that something that you want, Sadie? Ooh-woo instead of Aroo. Okay. Alright, I can do that. I can do that. What's after petting the dog? There's a few, like, kind of grinds that are like this that exist in Slayer for me that have, like, sideways upgrades that I'm doing as, like, things during the week. There's a, like, actual RuneScape challenge that I need to do, which is the Inferno, which I'm sure you guys have heard of. Ooh-woo! From, like, most of the other RuneScape content creators that actually, like, do stuff on the game. That's what I would try. But I also have, like, I want to squish the spider. There's a big spider. I think you guys have maybe seen it. Unlucky. In the next 5 kills? Okay, cool. Upgrade your cheesecake. Yep, that's what I'm trying to do. So the thing that I was waiting for to go was the drop from the dude of Macarena, the guy's the bug boss that you've seen with the cool music. I already got it, so I'm ready to go. Now it's just go. So I'm excited about it. I might do that Saturday, but I've already streamed a lot of RuneScape this week, and I got to beat Final Fantasy. Like, I want to play Final Fantasy, and, like, there's other games I want to play. Like, I'm actually kind of feeling Oblivion, to be honest with you. And, like, we're never going to get to Expedition 33. Like, usually it's just the next hour. Oh, yeah, cool. You would be heralded as a god if the ooh-woo worked. But Sadie had a good one. I have an idea of how I can fix the RNG machine, which is broke. We'll have to wait for it. Oh, don't grr. Don't grr. Get out of here. Is he going to say it? Nope. Pretty fucked up that they just drop heads with souls in them. Alright. I'm actually pretty excited to take on the Inferno, though, because, like, I know I can do it. I for sure can do it. I've just, I guess, like, Expedition 33 is better than Oblivion. Maybe. I just like I like finishing things. I don't really like starting things. So, like, I easily could never play Oblivion again on streams, and I think it would be fine. Like, it'd be fine. I know some people want me to see, like, want to see me play the Speed Khajiit, the Skooma God himself, the fast on his feet, the powerful paws, the not a sneak archer, the speed archer. Oh, that guy, Aroo! That guy gets it. Oh, sorry. Aroo, Oni-chan? Was that, did I do it? Was that what you wanted? You Twitch degenerates? Grr. But I want to finish the game. I want to do that. Like, that is something that I want to do. I don't like leaving it by itself. Imagine if that worked. Pretty much, Nick. Pretty much. Pretty much. You do basically just walk here and just burn all of your fucking prayer potions. I just cringed, so I think you did it right. Okay, that didn't work. Yeah. Twitch made me do it. Twitch made me do it. Just checking all my buffs. Like ADHD simulator. I'm looking at all these clocks and stuff up here. While also trying to reach at. Ah, right. The Aroo Doom boss, the bug, dropped a pair of gloves. And the reason I've been waiting for them is not because I needed them to complete the Inferno. Because I like the story of this account. Thank you, Wookie. I appreciate it. I appreciate hearing that. Okay, Britt, I got you on the next one. So, this account, like, I've had terrible luck on this account. Terrible luck. One thing I got pretty lucky on, not like spoon, but like happy I didn't have to grind Uwu Senpai, is that better? Was the like raid weapon Tumikin Shadow. And so since that day, I have been doing nothing but like being the Archmage of RuneScape and like having a blast. So the idea of doing Inferno with magic is like what I want to do for this account. Okay, it didn't work, Britt. You completely scammed me. Steel Ring and Thorax Blade, let's go! That's huge. Bro, there's nothing... The power spikes of RuneScape, I can think of maybe like 5 on my hand. The first, coolest, best, awesomest one that I would call out every time is going from like a dragon plate legs rune plate body setup to like a tank Torag plate, Torag legs. It felt like God. It was awesome. I didn't say it cutesy. Oh, it's Aruga like the car horn. Okay, I'll say it like that. Aruga! You had your turn, Britt. I'm great. Second monitor content. Hell yeah. Oh, thank God that was... Oh, I'm going to have to tank one. Don't grr me. What? I turned it off. Those... Getting, like, tank armor like that it felt so good. Like real scaping. You know what I mean? Like, damn, I made it. Do I have enough for one more? It'll be tight. It'll depend on the damage. We should try, though. You teaching magic to a friend? Hell yeah, dude. I don't know, Thorn. I'm on your big primary monitor. Why'd I gotta be big? Can't I be small?
Can't I be itty bitty when you make me little? Aru! Chat, hello! I'm super small and tiny on that one monitor.
Your third monitor content on my PC, but my third monitor is an ultra wide curve. Thank you, Mochi. Yeah, they call me a pleaser, I guess you could say. Ooh, we're done. That would have been a crazy time to get the drop. All right, let's get the hell out of here. Robin Williams energy. You know what? Thank you. Robin Williams is fucking based. Rest in peace. That guy fucking rules. What a hell of a comparison. Thank you. You just made my week. That guy rules. Oh, man. Perhaps you guys recall... What was his greatest role of all time? Flubber, probably? Oh. Oh. Cinema. Cinema. Call me Robin Williams today. Oh. The sound of my ego inflating in front of you guys on camera. Oh, Chad called me Robin Williams today. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Whoa, you're a WoW convert? Welcome. I'm super glad to have you. I really like Guzu's energy a lot. Guzu seems like a cool dude. I know nothing about him. I only saw him as he swapped over. And I'm sure that Savix and Guzu are gamers and they will figure stuff out. But if you ever have RuneScape questions, please come ask me. I'm very happy to do that. You're on my main monitor. I'm on my phone taking a dump. Help! I'm trapped in the bathroom! Help! We're in the... Help! That is an absurd thing to say, Lewis. You're on my phone at work. I demand higher wages for this man. Is that better? I'm basically like a soundboard, is what I'm saying. Yes. Hey, guy. Chat. Hey, this guy didn't wash his hands. This guy... No washed hands alert. This man did not wash his hands. Check his hands. Do not shake his hand. You're on loudspeaker. I'm sorry. Hello, Zawal. Oh, man. I would like to hear your Daisy story. Bro, I feel like... Lewis, I don't know your story, but have you ever seen... God, what is... There's a YouTuber by the name of, like, Green Dragon Bot. You guys know who I'm talking about if you guys are RuneScape fans? I'm just going to jump into the story. His whole content and shtick is that he goes to free-to-play worlds dressed as, like, a business guy, and then, like, finds random players and goes, hey, do you want to join a business? Aru? And then, like, what he does is, like, I need you to take this and cook it when I give it to you. And they're like, okay. And then he, like, pays them, like, a fine wage. Usually it's, like, a goof and a gag, so he'll give them better. But then he ends up starting, like, sweatshops of, like, 30 free-to-play players. And, like, they have, like, a whole pyramid scheme. And, like, veteran players will walk by and be like, this guy's fucking scamming you idiots. Like, this guy's scamming you. And, like, he's not. He's just doing it for content, right? Like, that's why he's doing it. Yeah, I know, it's hilarious. And then you'll see, then he'll, like, give them aprons and be like, this is the company uniform. Wear it or you're fired. And, like, I don't remember what it was. It was something funny. It was, like, go here and, like, pick up rocks. And he gave them, like, 100K per inventory of rocks. This show was so funny. And they're like, what? And he was like, yeah, I need you to bring me these rocks. I loaded into game and instantly get knocked out and hands to... What? What game is that? Oh, DayZ. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, Haifa, that does make sense, especially on, like, public servers. Hello, Thy Hallowed. Wait. Hold on. Can you explain why Abbey Whip is good XP per hour for strength training? Oh, hold on one sec. For sure, the Abyssal Whip is a terrible weapon for training your strength. I don't know who told you that. Brother, they're wrong. Now, the Abyssal Dagger is a great weapon for training strength. I've been well, Hallowed. I've been playing a lot of RuneScape, feeling a lot of magic. Life is good. I can't tell you why they said that the whip is a good strength weapon, because it's not. I'll explain with this sword, actually. So, if you look here, here are the options. Accurate devotes all of the XP to attack, and then, like, the regular portion to hit points. Aggressive devotes all of the XP to strength, and the regular portion to hit points. Controlled, which is what you get from a whip on, like, Lash, or I don't forget what, Flick maybe? The coil one. Goes to 1/3 attack, 1/3 strength, and 1/3 defense. It trains them equally. Then Block, which goes to defense only. The whip does not have an aggressive option, so it's not possible to just train strength with the whip. Now, the Abyssal Dagger does have an aggressive option. Did you ever play any of the, like, modded RuneScape offshoots? I'm not sure what you mean, but if you mean, like, private servers, I didn't play those. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up on chat here, but Cerberus is making this difficult. Yeah, you should trust XP Tracker in that situation always. Like, that, I don't know what they're talking about, but it's not good for strength for sure. Let's see. I currently have 4 accounts. AFK and Krill while doing 4,000 in range tell us. That's crazy. You're a little bit of a gamer, huh? Went to karaoke one day, went to the bathroom. This other dude came into the bathroom after me. I was what? That's so weird. I need a meal for tonight. For one for tonight. What's the call? Are you ordering, Wookie? Oh yeah, Zombie Axe is a great cheap weapon for training strength. I mean, but so's like a Dragon Scimitar or like the Arcan Blade if you can get it. Let's see. I'm gonna catch up on... Oh, he girded me. Hold on. He falled over with a hit point left? What? That was weird. Catch up on... He made me cut trees for him? That's crazy. I didn't realize what you said. I played some PvP games like DayZ and Ark and stuff. You know what's funny is like a lot of my friends are having kids right now. Oh, Sarah's Sword is not bad. Sarah's Sword's not bad. A lot of my friends are having kids right now, and like the number of jokes that I hear that's like, can't wait till my son is old enough to click the agility for me, is like honestly kind of funny. Can't wait till my son's old enough for me to teach him rune crafting kind of deal. Your maxed Iron Man is your child. I mean... Wow, I've gone through a lot of text here. Don't grr me. I did put a lot of care into this account, to be honest. I don't know why I ate there. I just kind of panicked. But I love this game. I truly love this game. This game's great. Don't... God! Did I get nothing? That was literally a nothing drop. No way. No way. Hold on. No way. No fucking way. Let me just eat the full while I pull this up. There's no fucking way. Oh, okay. It's only 1 in 240 for a nothing drop. That's awesome. By the way, guys, a really awesome leftover from RuneScape's old history. Sometimes the boss just drops fucking nothing. Isn't that sick? Isn't that awesome? Isn't that cool? Aroo! Oh, man. Man, that's cool. I'm gonna hear these ARRRROOOOOs in my nightmares. You fucking better. This is Cerberus, the guardian of the Harry Potter room. They still do that in RS3. What a crazy thing, dude. At least, like, I don't know, a coin. Ah, yes, but PvP game like DayZ and Ark and stuff. So I only play those generally on servers with like friends. I have like a bajillion people. Like 9 times out of 10, if people know where you log out, like the amount of patience and care they will dedicate to inconveniencing you impractically is very funny. Like, we were playing Ark one time and our base was in a waterfall, and I remember like somebody dragged an unconscious person like the entire map. Like, they just took their like unconscious logged out self and dragged them to the entire I'm not on prayers. The entire other side of the map, just because it was funny. And like when they logged in, like they were there and they're like, yeah, I'll come get you, no big deal. And they're like, why did you do that? It took them like forever. Oh, cabbage is a good idea. Just for like a goof. And then there was like there were some berries in Ark when you ate them, which you could force feed people to eat them when they logged off. It like kind of like made your screen a little darker, and like it like you could see like your character was like kind of passing out a little bit, like a little bit woozy. And like people would like make you eat a couple, so when you logged in, your character is like kind of out of it, and they're like, "Whoa, god damn, brother, you've been drinking?" Like just making fun of you for like being a berry-holic in the game. Aroo! Alright. Grr. That's what I was thinking. Yep, this is the one. I'm so confident I'm just going to take my hands off the keyboard. Yep. Yep. Easy game. Yep. Oh, imagine. Is there any RS3 boss you'd like to see them add to the game? Yes, actually. So back when I played, I can probably try one more. Back when I played, God Wars 2 was like a thing I quite enjoyed. There was like a dragon rider. What was his name? Like Vindicta and Gorvek or something like that. It was kind of cool because you'd like fight one of them on the ground, and then like the dragon would do like strafing runs, and it would make like a fire line on the ground that you'd have to dodge while you're like fighting the knight. That was a really cool fight. I liked that a lot, actually. It was, like, just complicated enough. My mustache is tickling my nose. It's driving me insane. I'm trying to think of other stuff that I had seen, though. Because you're right. We already have a Raxor. I feel like I asked a question to Runescape, and it didn't answer. Let me check something real quick. Nope. Okay. Ah! Might have been while I was there. Damn it, Bobby! 87 more dogs. 87 more dogs. Alright. Perhaps we should switch it up. Telos? I never played Telos. Or I never tried Telos. Oh, let's get a different pet. Alright, chat. What are we getting this time? Who are all in your group Iron Man? Did Charlie ever make an Iron? Charlie did not. I don't know that Charlie would like the Iron Man playstyle. I think the ability to buy stuff, I think, is important to him. Like, if he couldn't buy collectibles, like, I don't know what he would do. Who should we bring? Tiny Kraken. I like Kraken. My group Iron Man is from before I was basically working in content. It was just like some friends of mine, some online friends of mine that I played games with. Oh, Rise of the Six is really good. I like that a lot at Dolphin. But long story short, they're friends who graduated out of the game because they got like lives and wives and kids and stuff like that. And I wish them well. I wish them well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seems right. Let's just do that, and then this, and then this. I was thinking about making like a group hardcore. For like a couple days, a short series with Jesse and maybe Drew and like anyone else who'd want to in the Skill Shack, and then being like, we have 72 hours to kill Scurious. Can we do it? and like just seeing if we can like train high enough to kill the rat boss, like, you know, together, like without dying all of our lives or whatever. And like, and the idea for me would be like, because I know how to do that, like as a RuneScaper, but the idea for me, I think, would be like, you could do it in 72 hours. I think you just have to kill them with magic. I wouldn't tell them like what to do. I would just be like, yeah, sure, no, that sounds good. Like, what do you want to do? And they'd be like, we're going to train attack. And I'm like, attack first? Okay, I guess. Look at that guy. Oh, God. Clean-ass oath plate. No, but I think you could do it. I did it in, does Drew play? No, not really. I don't think this is his kind of game, to be honest. But he did say he would do, like, a quick challenge, though, if he wanted to try. Gosh, dang it. Something like that. I wish, Thorn. Imagine. Are you guys familiar with the Everyone account from Hanani? No, that sounds awesome, Lunatic. I've talked about it on stream once or twice before. The Everything account, the Everyone account. So basically, I was thinking about doing one of these for our community, because like we have a lot of sweaty RuneScape gamers. We also have a lot of funny trolls. I don't know where this ended up being in terms of service, but what happened is Hanani made a brand new email for specifically a RuneScape account, and like the only thing it was for was this RuneScape account, so they could keep ownership of the account. But what they did was they posted the login details of the account as like plain and public text for anyone in their community to use. And then what happened was they would just like from time to time check on the account, like it'd be like logged in a random world and like go try to find it, and it would be like begging for money on the Grand Exchange, like just being like, help, I'm poor. And they're like, that's weird. Or they would like recover the account from time to time and be like, what the fuck are we up to? And it's like someone spent like all day in jester clothes just like dancing for people or like whatever. And like then they would log in and be like, oh, someone's actually doing quests. That's crazy. And like they would just watch the account grow. I think that'd be pretty funny. And then like every once in a while all the money would get taken off the account, it would get hacked, and then someone would steal the money. Truly fantastic, the RuneScape community. Oh, shit, I missed an Aroo. Never miss an Aroo. Grr. Trying to guess the actual kill count that I'm going to get this gem at. Like, I've already seen one, but I've rolled on the table like a total of 5 times now, so I'm kind of around-ish where I should be. But, here's the thing. Technically, I'm a streamer at this point, and everyone knows that streamers get insane luck for no reason. So, obviously, I'm going to get it right now. Skill check Terraria server when? Actually, legitimately, I think it's something I would do. I'm thinking about a couple of things about that. Yeah, I'm a small-time creamer, Thorn. I'm thinking about a couple things. It wouldn't be too bad to, That's what I say when I be pissing. Oh. The streamer, yeah. It wouldn't be bad to, like, buy a third-party hosting thing and then just, like, get it set up or whatever. I think that'd be fun. I just don't know, like... I would want to do something, you know what I mean? I haven't checked on Terraria in a while. Like, I guess, they haven't updated it in a while, right? Terraria is kind of hard for server stuff, but it's not that bad. Like, I've bought those, like, you know, 1-month subscription, like, Shock, MC, Nitrado nonsense servers that you could just kind of host for, like, $12 or whatever. They're working on another final update. Okay, then I'd want to do it after that, plus when all the mods get updated, because, like, the mods are important. Grr! In that game. I'm actually surprised, though, because didn't they say they're handing off the community, like, a bajillion times? Didn't get it. No content creator luck. Minecraft would be fun. Trying to think about Minecraft. Alright, I'll talk about Minecraft. So, my guilty pleasure for watching content on YouTube is Minecraft. Anything from, like, the random big survival multiplayer servers that people do together, like all the big Minecraft creators, which I've stopped watching, to like people playing like horror Minecraft, to like man, I'm trying to think of like other ones. But like just like random shit when Minecraft comes up in my feed, like I'll click on it, I'll watch it. Minecraft's a fucking awesome game. So I super would. I super would. Yeah, that's true, Lunatic. That's true. I would have to close it when we weren't actively playing together. That's what I think we would do. It's just newest Minecraft. No! Drew was talking to me about that. Rich Island and Poor Island or whatever. I actually will watch that after the stream. I forgot entirely about that. Minecraft, Rich. Oh, fuck you, Cerberus. We're trying to have a conversation about Minecraft. Versus poor. Ish. I absolutely super will watch that. There it is. 2.5 hours! Banger! Let's go. Did you watch any Broken Script playthroughs? Yes, I did. I did. Generally, most of the horror content that I see is from Bivoli. So he played one. Oh shit! Hold on. God, that was close. Kind of crazy what they be doing with mods in Minecraft these days. It seemed a little even like Inscription, to be honest. Really neat, but very interesting. It's the Minecraft movie we should have gotten. First of all, keep Jack Black out your dang mouth when you're talking bad. Jack Black is a hero. That man can get it. He fucking rules. Now, perhaps the movie could have been changed a little bit. I don't know, Chicken Jockey. I'm just saying, I would fucking watch anything with Jack Black in it, dude. That dude rocks. I don't see why we couldn't have it up all the time. Because what Lunatic is saying is people will do off-camera grinding and have infinite gear and, like, win everything forever if we do it that way. So, like, a Terraria server, I think would be fun if we all, like, we're on some kind of crunch. So, hold on one second. I've talked about it before, but one of my favorite mods in that game is like 3 days or whatever, where you only have 3 days, and if you don't kill a boss every day, the world deletes itself. Oh, sorry. A Minecraft server up all the time, yes. That's fine. Yeah, I agree. But I think it would be fun to do like a time challenge where we all have to work together. Because then I could be, on stream, I could be like, guys, we need like armor. Someone get down into the depths and like mine some shit, like just some ores for the boys. And then, like, I see someone, like, just throwing bombs at the base, and I go, get him! That'd be fun. All the parts people remember about the Minecraft movie is just Jack Black. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Kickapoo! I think... No, it's okay to talk about stuff that's not related to the stream. Glad to have you, Beans. These streams are to talk about stuff on the Skill Check channel or anything you want, brother. So, you don't have to talk about what's going on here. This is chill. So, how hard is it to get into Magic the Gathering? I watch the videos, but when I'm greened? I don't understand what you mean, greened. When I'm greened? Oh, I understand that's pretty funny. Okay. Yeah. I understood you. I'm sorry for making you clarify. Yes. I don't understand what the fuck's going on. Magic itself is really easy to get into. There's a program that Wizards of the Coast puts out as a game called Arena. And Arena, for free, will teach you the basics of Magic. It's really, really, really not hard. However, it's only in, like, 1v1 format. So, like, you can't play the multiplayer format Commander that we like to play there. However, the basics are all learnable there. Arena is really fun. I think it's also available on phone, too, I believe. So, like, you can play it wherever. You can buy packs. I wouldn't do that. You can just play Magic. Otherwise, I mean, I'm glad to have them, I guess. Otherwise, like, Magic itself is a very simple game. Like, do not get me wrong. There are 300 pages of rules, but the actual game, just playing it, is pretty easy. It's when you start to get cards that are complicated and, like, interactions in like, out of normal times that, like, things start to kind of get weird. So, like, just taking your turn, untapping your shit, drawing a guy, playing a creature, going to combat, attacking, doing damage, and passing, that's like not that bad. That's like not that bad. But like when you try to cast a spell, someone casts a counter spell, and then someone else responds with their own counter spell, like that's when the game starts to get a little bit strange. So I super understand. I think the basics are really easy. I highly recommend playing Arena. Or watching, yeah. Or watching, I agree. Mobile and PC, yeah. Brawl is alright, just like we had... Oh, there's no ranked Brawl? I'm surprised by that. This is a greedy amount of prayer to keep. Cool, okay, cool. I'm always glad to have questions on the screen, on the stream, so if you ever see me live, come in here, say hi, and ask your questions. I have no problem at all with that. If it's a focus stream, sometimes I'll put up a pin. I've done that one time out of like 1,000 streams, so like don't worry about it. He eatin' beans. Yeah, he do. If I learned Warhammer in 1.5 years, do you think I'd be fine? You're ahead of me. Warhammer is crazy complicated. Nah, man, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Especially like a lot of the shit that we play on the channel is like pretty straightforward creature magic. Commander at Home is good. Yeah, I agree. Roo! Ooh, I'm gonna have to tank one of these, huh? I was out of prayer doses if I tanked that one there, so I had to. Quick question. Maybe at some point. Someone in the comments for Pool Commander said something really funny, which was, I wish someone played a mill deck for this. I'm thinking about we run back like some kind of like Pool Commander. Don't do this. I'll have to leave. Thank God. Or something where we like destroy the cards when we mill them and everyone plays mill commanders. That would be sick. In that case, I feel like I'm mid-game and want to get into bossing, but I'm too scared. Any advice? 1,000% I have advice. Have you done Barrows? I fucking love talking about this game, brother. Game fucking rules. How hard is the Gundam card game to pick up and play? If you've played 0 other card games, maybe like it'll take you a little bit to get. But Gundam, of every game that I have played on the channel, is probably one of the more lighter weight as far as the rules go. So it's not bad. It's not bad. I need to get some more potions out of my storage. No Barrows yet. Been thinking about it for Mage Gear. Barrows is supremely easy. Oh, Dev Twist, do you mind if I ask what your stats are? Probably guide you better if I know. What, you bastard, and put them back in the storage. If I know what you're working with. Put the lotion... Combat level 90. Okay, so what, like 70s-ish for your stats? 80s-ish for your combat stats? Do you have 43 prayer? 70s for everything, okay. Do you have 43 prayer? This is the most important thing for PVM. 60? Oh, you're golden. Okay. Barrows is super easy. Super easy. Have you done, like, Prayer Slayer? Like, you... put your prayer on and you like vibe on Slayer. I know overheads but can't flick. Okay. A lot of content in RuneScape you don't need to flick, although it would be helpful if you knew a little bit. Barrows is so easy, and especially as a way to get in. There's 2 things that I'd recommend to you. The first is go do some Barrows. Just go do some Barrows. Like, that's easy. All you need to know is which brother goes where. ARRRROOOOO. And then, if you want, you just pray against the correct style, and it'll be super, super easy. But it'll get you used to, I think, like... Have you played RS3? Yes. It'll get you used to, I think, like, the very, very basics. From there, there's a lot of bosses that are, like, easy to kill that I wouldn't really recommend, because, like, there's, like, Mole is a good example. Like, yeah, pretty much anyone can kill the Mole. It's like, it's the Mole, right? But, like, you know, there's no really exciting drops, and, like, it's fine. It's, like, kind of a headache. To me, the epitome of mid-game bossing lies on Varlamore. It's Moons of Peril, for sure. Yes. There's plugins that will help you with that stuff, for sure. What Nick's saying is very true. I think that's the one that they made for the WoW players. But, like... There are bosses and raids where you don't need to flick prayer. Now, you might need to change prayer, but like what you're seeing here on Cerberus, where I go one of the 3 styles, I'll call it out when it comes out. That's like a pretty good skill. Yeah, Hesperia is like Barrows tier, I would say. Okay, so like, look, it'll be melee, and then swap to range, and then swap to mage. Those 3 swaps did happen pretty fast, but like, you can take a second and like learn how to do those swaps like on other stuff, which is fine. Scurrius is good practice too. Yeah. That's a skill that will matter like later into the game as you're doing like really hard stuff, but I don't think it's like that. It's not that hard, I think, to learn. What's important is, do you have F keys bound, Death Twist? We need another shot caller commander. Well, L, presumably from Death Note, I do not want to reveal how, when, or why. I will say that we'll be filming perhaps a game like that, for sure, within the next 30 days. And we won't be alone. Your move, L from Death Note. Your move. I tried that, but I don't do it very often. Okay, so here's my advice for you. I would... I'm glad that you can add. Thank you for making a paid chatter cameo in my chat so I could talk about stuff. I love when people do that. I would recommend practicing with F keys. Jesus Christ, you just slapped my butthole. So I don't show it, but I have the F keys bound to my mouse. So like, look here. This is the prayers. This is emotes. Emotes, yeah. Inventory prayers. So I just go back and forth. Lava. So I just go back and forth with that. F keys matter a lot later in the game. But first what I would do, go to Barrows. And what you should do is research it on your own. I'm not going to spoil too much. Figure out what brothers do what. Pray against the stuff like that. Yeah. It's pretty easy to just bind it to a mouse. And then, like, once you feel confident, like, going to the wiki, which, by the way, the RuneScape wiki is super good. Looking up, go to the strategy page. Looking it up, gearing, going, and then doing it and doing the run. Apply that knowledge going forward, and then do it at Moons of Peril. There's a lot more to learn at Moons of Peril, but all you really need to do Moons of Peril is tank armor, which is Barrows, which you should have the stuff for, and, like, a decent weapon in the correct styles. Okay, good that you know about the wiki. Like, you want a good stab weapon, a good slash weapon, and a good crush weapon. You'll be fine. There's a lot of cheap ones that you can buy that are good. Check out the wiki for those. So, practice at Barrows, use the wiki, get the strategy, gear up, learn your F keys, and then move to Moons of Peril. That's what I would say for you. Hello, Cooper. Someone also earlier asked if I've played RS3. I got like a total level 23 or 400 hardcore Iron Man on RuneScape 3, but that was like years and years and years ago. Like, I didn't do archaeology or necromancy. Oh, prayer pot mods. Hell yeah. Moons is bossing. It is. Are you a hardcore Iron Man by chance? No way. Okay. Yeah, fuck it. Then go in there and die. The Moons of Peril's quest is actually doing the bosses. So, like, it will teach you to kill the bosses through the quest. You are entirely right that that is part of the quest. But that's part of the beauty of it. Like, if you guys ever did, God, is it a mini quest? Where is it? Oh, is it N? Hold on. What, am I stupid? Oh, here it is. I hate that they do this. So, A Night at the Theater. If you're going to put the here, fucking put it in A. Don't, it's N. Okay. A Night at the Theater is a quest where you go to Theater of Blood, RuneScape's second raid, which people argue is harder than others. They all have their pros and cons. Theater of Blood is actually hard content, for sure. But A Night at the Theater teaches you all of the rooms by, like, removing hard mechanics from the rooms and give you the very, very, very basics. So, like, you can do this for sure. And like, A Night at the Theater is... And Moons of Peril, for example, with the quest, is a perfect way to teach people how to do the content by walking them through it in a quest. This isn't Precon League. You're right. It is not Precon League. Well done. Hello, Jarny. Of course you like hard mechanics. Boy, do I have a machine shop for you. On the subject of Precon League, guys, I actually would love your perspective on this. So, Precon League, I'll be real, kind of fell by the wayside. During the move, it was kind of the best we could do to, like, keep things barely, like, getting out the videos, right? And, like, now that the move is over, and our set's almost done, like, it's still being constructed. ARRRROOOOO, by the way. It's been a while since we played Precon League. Like, is that something you guys still want to see? Like, I think the consensus is like we've kind of the excitement has fallen off. And before you answer yes, because I know you guys are just gonna say yes, let me pitch Mochi. Let me pitch the two things that I'm talking about. One, would you rather us finish Precon League, or two, would you rather us start a new league where instead of precons, it's budget related? This is what we're thinking about. So it's like the winner gets a certain amount of dollars to upgrade their deck, and people can play the cards they want. And then it's like a budget league or something like that. So like the winner gets, I don't know, $10 or some shit like that. And then they can make changes out of the deck like that. So that's the two options I'm talking about. Precon League, finish, or budget league. Because that's like, when we think about what's like kind of exciting, I kind of think budget league is really cool. I'd say yes, finish one, then give some time for the hype. Budget league is a great idea. Are we unable to do both? We could do both. We could do both. It just feels like we're kind of generally more excited about the idea of something new in the new area. Like, I don't think there's I could probably see if I could get the boys to just at least do the finals. Finish. Grr. Generally, I'm seeing mostly finish. Someone said... I didn't even see what you said, Thorn. Spanky Commander. Rather finish. Okay. Should try Popper Commander or Oops All Rares is actually really funny. I do think we'll try Popper at some point. I got pretty close to building a Popper deck. It was Ramirez de Pietro. I really like that card. It's not a good card. It's just got funny flavor text. We're looking more into Punishment Commander style videos for sure. One thing that I pitched this week was Mousetrap Commander, which is like to cast your commander, it's like sitting on a mousetrap. So you have to like... Cool. Hell yeah, Death Twist. Report back with your findings. I hope you get drops. I love hearing that people go out and they actually get drops. One thing that's maybe not immediately obvious about Moons of Peril that you should just know that's not really like a spoiler. Everything you need as far as supplies you can get in the dungeon. So like your potions for prayer, your potions for stats, and your food, you get there forever. It doesn't cost you anything in supplies. It's one of the reasons why I like it so much, especially for newer mid-game players. I saw your comment about necromancy, by the way, Sky Chi. Please get Patagonian. Dude, I would scream for capybaras. Hello, Katie. I would scream for capybaras. Oh, my lord. Wait. Speaking of capybaras, guys, did you know there's a secret capybara in this game that gives you... Wait, I don't know if I should spoil this. Do you guys want to see a cool... I'm torn between my desire to do content for you all, if you guys like capybaras, and my restraint at spoiling a cool experience that you could see yourself. We're gonna go do it. We're gonna go do it. Here, I gotta go here. Why don't we... But every card has to be under $1 at the time we play. It's called the dollar menu. Actually, that's so cool. We've talked about a lot of budget options. Okay, chat. The new area in Varlamore is gorgeous. It's a gorgeous rainforest. They did such a good job on everything. And if you run around the world, you can see little capybaras over here. Hold on. See him? Look at them. Look at how cute they are. Okay? And like, this is cool. Okay? But during the, like, showing of the world, they spoiled a little tea party with a capybara. And... was it a monkey? I forgot the other thing. Let me go find it. Hold on. Don't worry, I just have to eat this orange. Don't worry about that. It's part of the plot. Hold on. And if you explore the rainforest, which, by the way, super fucking cool rainforest... You can find this little ridge here you can climb. Let me untag these birds. And look at this. That's right, it's a pygmy hippo. Look, chat, it's Mudang. Let me close all this garbage. We don't need this shit. Yeah. Get this shit out of the way. Look at the boys. I just want to squish them. Look at them. Look at him. And now you might be thinking, he's got a little, look, he's got a little orange on his head. Now you might be thinking, this is already fucking sick. And you're right, okay? But what if you join them at the tea party? They give you, the capybara gives you an orange to wear on your head. And you can just sit at the tea party with them and you got an orange on your head. Isn't that cool? Like, they didn't need to do this. This is fucking sick. And you can just sit here as long as you want. Me and the boys. Oh, that actually looks kind of yummy. Yeah, where is the apple hat? Oh, we'll bring this in and kill the dog with it, actually. Do a thing where each person's Secret Santa Commander... Oh, yeah. Secret Santa Commander would be sick. Secret Santa. Planeswalker Commander with extra colors. Pick a Planeswalker in a guild you've... Oh! Start with a guild gate in your command. Oh, that's kind of cool. Like a gimmick. Guild Infiltration. Planeswalker Commander. Planeswalker. And guild gate in command zone. Kind of cool. That should have been the secret item people were fishing for. Yeah, you're right. You're 1,000%. Evil Bob is here? Oh, let's go fight the dog with him here. You don't build them the deck though, you just give them the... Yeah. That was something I didn't bring a fucking super combat. That's unbelievable. That's something we talked about before, like Secret Santa Commander. We just kind of forgot. Yeah, I really like that idea. You give them the commander and then they get to build the deck. I think that's super cool. Not now. Thank you very much. I need this. And then I wasted one of my very, very, very few and far between precious teleports. Hell yeah. It sounds fun. What would we give, like, the various cast members, do you think? Like, what would Matt get? Something that attacks. I would want to maybe do something different for him, right? Pod's making a deck, but the catch is we give the deck to someone else in the pod. I've seen that idea too. I actually like that idea a lot. I think it's cool. God damn it. Hit with your dang hammer. Nice. I kind of want to give Matt Docent of the Falling Leaf. Sonic the Hedgehog is so funny. Yeah, that would be sick, Nick. That was actually where my mind went right away. I was like, how can I just play Golgari? What is your problem, brother? I hear thunder. Thunder. Abzan stacks. That sounds not fun. Was it a bunch of just tutus who make sad stuff happen? I do play old school RuneScape. Not only do I play old school RuneScape, watch this. Oh, me actually dying to the mechanic while I'm flexing. Wow, that's you chat. You can't make that up. Ah, yes. Not only do I play flex too close to the sun. Yeah. Oh man, that's fucking great. No. Use that's not a good look, brother. That's my brand. Yeah, Death. I'll pay your humiliation fee. It's fine. Just give me this shit. Yeah, it's fine. Just give me this shit. I don't even want to talk about it. Death. The chat got me again. They're fucking everywhere. Man, that was funny. Let's see. This goes here, that goes there. That's fucking great. Thanks for membership. Chat, listen, I didn't want to have to do that, okay? But, like, when you flex, you gotta flex, you know what I mean? You gotta flex. We'll just go in there and claim all of our supplies. You did it for the content. Yep. Chat, you heard it here first. Totally on purpose. Oh, yeah. Nah, but I love this game. Did you get anything good while I was gone? Does a Stern talking to count? Not really. Chat made me do like a bunch of woos for loot. Does that count? Okay, where's the... Just give me this. I'll eat this. And then I can fight you while I'm... Okay. This... You just started? Woo! New RuneScape players? Hell yeah, guys. Oh, my own bones. I'm gonna need these for RNG reset. Started my Iron Man about 2 months ago, liking it, but it's slow going. Well, Iron Man is definitely slow going. I will say, like 90% of the time, I was so happy to play Iron Man style. There are some grinds that are a little slow, and they feel kind of poopy. They do feel kind of poopy. Ooh, Grease Fang is good for Matt, you're right. Quick swap spellbook to normals, cast Bones to Peaches, profit. If I had the runes, I would actually consider doing it. Oh, wait. I have natures and fires? Oh, yeah. Let's actually do the mechanic first real quick. I have an idea on how to... Don't fucking grr me. I have an idea on how to do the RNG reset. We can't kill him yet. Fuck! Too strong. A nothing drop again. Oh my god. I'm going to swap to a standard spellbook. I'm going to turn my own bones into coins. But bones are not actually worth coins. We're back. Oh god, having a scuffed inventory is just... What have I done? It's almost like I died and I have to live with this hell that I've... You know what? You can just hit me, Cerberus. I'm chilling. I'm going to fix this. And we're good. Alright. Now I'll get something. That's what I'm saying. My thing is I'm not really in the phase of combat yet, so it's been sluggish. True. That's true. Okay, so I've seen a couple people saying that they're new to RuneScape and playing. I'm so glad to have new RuneScape players in my chat. I fucking love this game. First and foremost, you come ask me if you have questions. I'm always happy to talk about it. Second, how did you bind your stuff to your mouse? So in settings, let me see if I can pull this up real quick. Come on. Yes. Fuck. I believe it's under controls. It can show you what keys stuff is bound to. It's how you would change your F keys normally. I have an LG G502. And G502, you can get a program called LG Hub. And LG Hub lets you bind the, things to your mouse. So I just bound, one key to, each thing. I would say it depends on the kind of mouse you have. I'm sure there are... hey, thanks for the subscription, Mort. I appreciate it. I love to take Jeff Bezos' money. Thank you very much. But if you don't have, a gaming brand mouse, I'm sure there's programs out there that will do it. I don't know of any off the top of my head that will let you just rebind to mouse buttons. I'm sure they exist. But for me, whatever, if you have, a Razer mouse or an LG mouse or a Corsair, whatever, I'm sure there's, a default software. And in there is how I bound it, for sure. Finish the boss first? Hell no. I yap, brother. Hell no. Oh, Blex is cool. Let's see. Can I have Charlie's number? Please, please, please. Yes, I will give you his number. His number is 8.5. 8.5. You can decide what that means. Is Skill Check your channel or is it a group channel technically? It's every way you slice it is a group channel. So even if you guys are seeing me stream here, hi, hello. Drew is also the other face of Skill Check. Plus, also, Charlie. It is a group channel. Now, that being said, ain't nobody stopping me. So, I'm basically, running it down mid until, everyone's cool with me streaming. True. I've been playing on and off for, the past 10 years on my main, and more recently I got into Iron Man mode. Okay, this game... Hello, Lumberjack. The Tyler 1 of Skill Check. Don't... I don't know, man. Don't put that on me. That guy's way taller than me. Way taller. Where was I? Oh, yeah. I mean, look, you don't ever stop playing RuneScape. You just... Nice dog, thank you. You just take a break. I think that this game is very fun if you are not an Iron Man. And you can go have fun and experience the game at a way faster pace because his phone number, please, please, please. That... I will not give you. But if you... Okay, wait, I do know how you could find it, though. I'll tell you how you can find Charles Moist Critical's phone number, and you can quote me on this. If you dial 111-111-1111, and then hit send, and then 111-111-111-112, and then hit send, and do that for every number, at some point, you will talk to Charlie on the phone. I would recommend getting started. There you go. Don't tell Charlie that I doxed him. Thank you. Imagine if his phone number actually was 111-111-111. That's almost a RuneScape grind. Honestly, probably longer. Where was that from? Oh, Family Guy did that joke, right? Don't grr me. But Iron Man playing this game feels very rewarding. Like, I could have easily... What is it? Hold on. Price. Pegasian. Crystal. Are you serious? The crystal that I'm going for is 185k? Are you fucking kidding me? No way. Is that right, chat? Yeah, that's true. You would only need area code, but I'm not going to tell him the area code. That doesn't even have the area code. That's what I was saying. 111. You got to guess that too. 185k? So here's a good example of the Iron Man, okay? 185k I could make in, like... If I was really trying, like, from nothing... I'm gonna tank this one right here. I could probably make that in under an hour for sure. For sure. From literally naked, no gear. I could think of, like, 3 ways to do it, actually. So the fact that this drop that I'm grinding my balls off for is 185k in Mainscape is a good reason. Yeah, it's true. You have to start with the country code. Charles Moist Critical could live in any country, that's for sure. The fact that it is, in fact, 185k, fuck me. So I'm here, grinding my balls off, killing the hell out of... I'm a group Iron Man, Nick. I'm a group Iron Man. I'm a group Iron Man, a group of 5, although no one else plays. So the fact that I'm here grinding my balls off on Cerberus for 185k is the Iron Man experience. It is truly the Iron Man experience. Like, you... Actually, this Rune Halberd right here, it high hulks for 40k. Yeah, you could get this so fast doing anything else. That is a case in point for playing Mainscape, like playing RuneScape as a main. Because if you don't like this content, you can say, fuck it, I hate this content, I'll just go make some money elsewhere, like doing something I like to do, and then you're chilling. Easy, 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 easy. You're right about the Rangers, though. I forgot about that. And so that's a good argument for Mainscape. But to me, like, planning out the content is part of the fun for me. So the idea that I want to go to Doom and get the boots, but in order to do that, I know that these boots would help me at Doom. I'm going to get this first, is GPscape. Yeah. That's how I personally feel too, like what you're saying, Mort. Which is, Mainscape is just GPscape, Iron Man is the true way to play. Their point is that everything boils down to how much money you can make per hour, and then you can use money to solve all your problems and do your stuff. Which is true, however, at some point, if you want to, nothing is stopping you from playing the game in the way that you want. So, like, a lot of people, myself included, feel pressure to go make the most money per hour to effectively make their game, like, have more influence on their gameplay. Because if you have an infinite amount of money, you can buy stuff for skilling, you can buy transportation methods, you can buy gear, all that stuff. Some people who play Mainscape, they'll just go do stuff. Like, they just go pickpocket for fun. Like, it doesn't give them real money or anything like that. They'll just do it because they want to. And to those people, I salute you. I'm glad you have fun. But for me, I'd rather play in this way. It is sometimes very funny, though. However, I am Ryan. Indeed, I am Ryan. Are you Groot? Perhaps. Perhaps. Good luck on your Twin Flame staff, by the way. Everything is such a challenge. I mean, wait, are you talking about... Wait, what's a challenge? RuneScape? Or are you talking about getting Charlie's phone number? Because let me be clear, I'm not going to give you Charlie Moist Critical's phone number. That will never happen, I promise you that. Thank you, Mochi. Oh. Yeah, so when I get the crystal, it'll be orange. What about mine? Pfft, who uses phones these days? Call me, beat me if you want to reach me in the RuneScape game. Sorry, here, let me put my private chat on. You're more likely to get a hold of me if you add me on RuneScape and PM me. I'm being serious. My phone is a disaster. Accidentally dodged the Gur. Totally did that on purpose. Me trying to summon multiple thralls at once. Yo, what up? Hello, Bean Cheese. Immediately ADHD'd. See, look, hello, hello. This has nothing to do with Charlie. I'm unsubscribing. Okay. Have fun lying. Alright, bye. I don't really know what I'm lying about. Hello, I'll add you guys. I already have Zawal. Hello. That is something that has happened a lot in the channel's history. Nah, let him. It's okay, Mochi. I appreciate you. You don't need to ban him. Don't worry about it. Like, nah. You can leave it. You can leave it. It's fine. I'll talk a little bit about that because that's something. Oh, hold on. That's something I've seen a lot in Skillcheck's history, which is like, this isn't Charlie. I don't care. It is a bit weird. I agree. Here's the thing. I feel like a lot of you know this. Guys, can you play Magic the Gathering by yourself? Does anyone know the answer to this question? No, that's right. And this is a crazy concept. To play Magic, generally, you need friends. Now, you could also go to a local game store and play with strangers, or you could, like, you know, just spell tip or stuff. But it's so much easier if you have friends. And so I am Charlie's friend. Oh no, I'll never be able to play Magic. Wait. And so yes, hello. Oh shit, chat. Hold on, let me reveal myself. Chat, this is a brave announcement I have for you. I have a brave announcement. Of course. Chat, I don't know if you know this. I've been using a Hey guys, I've been using a voice changer this whole time. Secretly, I'm Charles Moist Critical. How's it going? Nah, just kidding. I was actually lying. Yeah, it's true. I am not Charlie. You got me. It's him. No. Now I'm lying. We were actually gonna do that, Nick. We're actually gonna do that. He's here, white shirt and all. Oh, true. I am wearing a white shirt. I didn't even think about that. That's funny. Hello, Daddy Juice. Roo! Dude, everybody being Charlie playing Magic would actually be really funny. Anyway, guys, if you want to see Charlie stream, I have this really sick tip to you guys. Sick tip. There's this YouTube channel. It's called Penguin Z0. Penguin Zo, as some may know it. There's a guy there. His name is Moist Critical. And you can just see him stream there. And then he also plays Magic on this channel. Isn't that wild? But no, we've seen stuff like that. We've seen stuff like that like a lot in Skillcheck's history, and that's okay. I feel like I know. Did you send me poop? All right, I'm adding you as well. Why go there when you're streaming? That's true. RuneScape is here, and like I get that. I know a lot of people probably only like Charlie, and that's fine. Charlie's awesome. I get it. That's something we're gonna see for as long as the channel's around. I'm not that miffed by it, because for every person like that guy that was here, first of all, Aru, for every person that was like that guy that's here, there's like 50 more fucking cool people in the chat talking, vibing, chilling, and having a good time. So thank you all. You guys so outweigh and outvoice any number of that. I appreciate you all endlessly. It makes it a lot easier to just, you know, let them have a bad day. That's okay. Ryan likes being sent poop. No, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. I play Magic. Ah, yes. Are you guys familiar with the episode of Magic the Gathering, of South Park about cock magic? Are you guys familiar with that? Write that down. Thank you, Zawal. I appreciate it. Oh, I guess that's a good point, Nick. I hadn't thought about that. That it like, it could appear that like I am a YouTuber of my own and I just collab with Charlie. That is actually a really good point. Nope, this is me. Hi, I'm Ryan from Skill Check. That's where I'm from. Yes. Yes, yes. If you guys have not seen the episode of South Park that involves cock magic, like what it actually is chickens, aka the cocks, playing Magic the Gathering against themselves. And like the scene where like there's an announcer watching the two chickens cockfight, like play Magic, and they're like actually talking about like gray ogres and like lightning bolt, and like they're playing real Magic the Gathering is so fucking funny. But I think it's like Stan's dad, when he hears them talking about it, thinks they mean doing magic tricks with the male anatomy. And like there's several scenes where he's like practicing with like a tissue and like an erection. It is very wild. Would you ever make your own channel? Like, what do I say about this? The answer is to that question is yes. Would I ever make my own channel? Yes. However, Skill Check is partially mine, and I love what we have around here. Not only like the Magic content and like the agency I have over that, but also the community. Like, there's a lot of you in chat that I recognize day after day, week after week in stream, and I am happy queuing up a good old RuneScape stream where I die after going, look how good I am at RuneScape. Like, nah, I'm having a good time here. As far as like YouTube videos and stuff, like that I would make on my own time, maybe I would make guides for RuneScape. Like, I've thought about this for a while. Like, a lot of RuneScape guides are like 30 minutes long, and they're like, hello everyone, today we're going to be fighting the Cerberus, and to do this I would recommend having 99 attack, 99 strength, 99 defense. Ideally you would have a twisted bow, which is like not that expensive these days, you know, it's like 1.1 billion gold. And if you don't have one of those, you can just pay real life money to buy one, and that's fine. And like, I know why they do that, right? You need videos that last longer than 8 minutes, like for better ad revenue. And like, I get that, right? But for me, like, if you guys didn't catch my stream, the new boss that got released, the Doom of Macarena, sorry, the Doom of Mokiatl, I'm actually being serious for a second. At the end of the stream, I showed that you could kill the boss in, like, full rag gear that costed, like, I don't even know, like 60k. And now that we know more about it, I know that you could kill even higher on that. And so I think it's important for, like, mid-game players especially to have a guide that's, like, the minimum length it needs to be, that shows how to do the content without full end-game raid gear every fucking time. And so that I might do, like, for the games that I know and love and play, so RuneScape, Fallout, Project Zomboid, other things that I would consider myself knowledgeable about, I would probably do. Definitely not every wave. Definitely not every wave. For sure not. But like a good number, 5 or 6 maybe. At least 6, maybe 7. And so, because all you need is a silver light. You just need a shitty demon bane weapon to proc stuff. And then, like, I guess runes and stuff. You could definitely do a pretty okay setup, like killing the boss. I don't think you could farm it forever, but, like, you definitely could kill it if you just want to try. And so, like, that stuff... Oh, thank you, Mora. I literally did wave 2 with just Diamond Ease. I just didn't know that you needed a Demon Bane weapon to reset the shield. I hadn't figured that out yet. But point being, like, that kind of stuff I would probably do. But other than that, like, the only reason I wouldn't even do that here is not because I wouldn't do it here. It's because, like, this is kind of our feelings, guys. So, like, you know, put your listening ears on. This is primarily a Magic the Gathering and or D&D channel, which I'm hoping to bring back through live streams. I think that the future of that is live streams for us. I'm very excited. That's still on pause, so don't get too excited. We're not like doing that tomorrow. But for videos, specifically for videos, we think it's important to keep that consistent, make better, cooler videos about Magic games, and like sometimes One Piece, basically like TCG in like a multiplayer format. That's like the modern home for TCGs right now, in my opinion, right? And so playing multiplayer games for TCGs for video is like what we will do for videos. Like dropping like a guide on how to play RuneScape doesn't really fit the channel. That's not like the vibe, if that makes sense. So that's probably why I would. But even that, like, if I have the opportunity, I'd rather just make more videos for skill check. You know what I mean? Live D&D into edited VODs is the best way. Yeah, probably we wouldn't do edited VODs, though. We're trying to get editors chugging hard on, like, more game videos. Let me just catch up on chat, though, because you guys caught me fucking monologuing again. What's the name of the villain from ARRRROOOOO, by the way? What's the name of the villain from Incredible Sinestro? Something like that? Am I going crazy? The guy who's like, you son of a bitch, you caught me... Oh, yeah. Every time I stream, I feel like that guy, because you guys fucking catch me. Syndrome! Sinestro's from what? Green Lantern? Well, my wires are crossed. Syndrome, yeah. Syndrome, you bastard. You caught me monologuing. Have we tried playing Plane Chase? I've played it, but not on camera. I really like Plane Chase. I think it's fun. It's something we will play. On topic of match videos, any plans to do something similar like game nights where viewers coming to the set and go? Yes and no. Like, to the main set, probably not. Probably not. There's a lot of reasons for that. Mostly Charlie's privacy, being honest with you guys. However, one thing we have talked about is renting out, like, a game store and then, like, telling people to come meet us there for, like, a day of gaming or whatever. One thing that's tough is, like, we went to the convention, Tampa Bay Comic-Con, which was really cool. But the problem with the convention was we kind of, like, we weren't, like, busy the whole time, but we were, like, busy enough. Like, like, every minute or two, someone would come by. Where, like, playing games was, like, pretty much impossible, which is kind of lame. But at the same time, like, if we took a day, ARRRROOOOO, and set up, like, a game store to, like, come play games or whatever, that would have been cool. That would be cool. Are you excited for the OSRS roadmap bringing us Vampirium, the home of vampires, early next year? Yeah, someone was talking about that yesterday, about how we're getting a new quest in the quest line. That's a really cool story. I absolutely love Mauritania. I will, mark my words, unless I'm sick or we're, like, on the set of game nights, I will probably stream that the day of release. For almost every big release for RuneScape coming forward, I think I can finagle my way into playing and streaming the release day, because I love this game and I think it's good content to, like, do day one release stuff. So I will definitely try. California is like the opposite side of the country. Yeah. It was usable. Thank you. Using the channel, using the main stuff for the most part. I don't know. Did Game Nights do it when they did the play with the fan? I thought they did. Oh, yeah, the bowling arc. So what you, Sadie, on Twitch says, what? Sorry, I was just catching on what Thorn said. Thorn said some wild stuff. Charlie has to rent out a whole bowling alley. Oh, I missed. And live stream until he gets a perfect game, yeah? So, he didn't do it. I'll tell you why. We tried to look for a couple of bowling alleys that would, like, be good to do that. The problem is they were either like too public, like it was hard to rent out a whole one. Like, you can't just, like a regular bowling alley is, like, jam-packed with, like, 40 lanes. So, like, renting out a bowling alley is, like, a crazy investment. I do think that you will see a bowling arc, but might look like a smaller set or studio, perhaps. And so, in that way, maybe. There will be some time for that, though. I'm not really privy to all of those. I am not Italian, although I can see why you would think that. I got, like, swarthy black hair and stuff. I am not. I do really like pasta, though, so I think that makes me an honorary Italian. Nope, not really, though. I'm just kidding. So he, I think, is excited to do that on a different stage. We did, however, go, like, as a crew, bowling a bunch of times. And he got pretty close. He's really good at bowling, actually. If you feel like coming to Michigan, I know someone who owns a small bowling alley. All right, we'll go right on that. We'll have to drive up there. So their set is a set and doesn't. Yes, they have a house. So. Jake asked a good question. Let me get into it. But after this, if I remember correctly, I kept up a little bit on the Game Nights lore. Their set is literally just a dedicated set and house. Our set is like. It is a set, but it's also, like, the heart of all the operations for our organization. So, like, it's like kind of disruptive to just like have people parading through, if that makes sense. Jake asks, any plans for Avatar deck making streams like Final Fantasy? Honestly, I was going to do it with the space set. I really like building decks, and I haven't done it in a while. I'm like getting the urge to build some decks. But like, chat, where the fuck were the legendary spaceships? Like, what was there? Like 3 or 4? And then we're like, other than the 5 color, they were like fine. They were just okay. Some real life friends who don't play anymore is the answer to your question, Ryan. You know what I'm talking about? They're like 3 spaceships, 4 spaceships. I like looked at that and I was like, not disgusted, but disappointed. I was fucking disappointed. Yeah. It was like heavily pre-con. I was like, man, where's the love? So Avatar, when's the set release date for Avatar? Anyone know off the top of your head? You won a semi-pro tourney as a bowling? That's cool. I love you too. I'm walking here. They did get some love. Do you stream Magic the Gathering at all here? Yes, I do. I would characterize it as a small part of the streams. It depends on your definition of Magic. So, like, once a month, Mort, guaranteed once a month, we will do a deck review stream for our members. That'll probably be early next Monday. And then when sets come out, my personal plan is to stream, and usually Drew, like, tacks in on this, which is cool, like, limited in the format that gets released. So whenever Avatar comes out, or Spider-Man, we'll probably be doing draft for those sets on here as well. So I would say that if you're interested in those, keep an eye out for the Drew and Ryan thumbnails. Typically, that's what we do when we play Magic together. November... Okay, cool. Because I haven't seen Avatar in a long time. I watched it as a child. I really liked the show. It was a good show. But I'm not 100% up on all the story beats again, because like I haven't watched it in years. So what I think I will do is I probably will rewatch it before it comes out. I'll get way more hype, and then I'll sit down and I'll build the ones that I want to build again. I don't know what they're going to end up being. I hope they're going to be good. I've seen some cards I really like. I fucking love the Cabbages guy. The Cabbages guy is sick. I'm really excited to build that. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I have no idea, but I'm really excited. So I hope they continue to release some bangers. I mean, you know, we'll see. Hopefully it's some cool build-arounds. I don't know. I'm not 100% in love with all the bending stuff, too. Yeah, let me add a caveat. I apologize. I should have represented that better. Deck reviewing streams are for everyone to come watch. You can watch no matter what is happening. If you are a Twitch subscriber or a YouTube member of any tier, you can get submissions into that stream. Now, we had a lot of submissions for the last couple that we've done, and so I'll be honest with you, it's not a guarantee. It's just a random chance. We're going to put everyone's name on the wheel, so if you submit a billion decks, haha, it doesn't matter. Your name is just going to go on a wheel. It'll be one entry. We'll spin the wheel on stream, and then we'll... Thomas, the easiest way is to join the... hold on, I'm ADHDing. We'll spin the wheel and we'll review the decks. So, Twitch subscriber or YouTube member, you need to connect to our Discord and look for the membership channel. That's where we'll end up posting the thing. You'll see an announcement, probably like a community post, and like a Discord announcement about it. When's the next spin? Probably next Tuesday, if I had to guess. Probably next Tuesday. We'll announce... Oh, fuck. I'll just eat through this because I'm crazy. Sorry, I forgot there were mechanics I had to pay attention to in the boss. Probably next Tuesday. Toph seems cool, yeah. He just wants the barrel. That's funny. Submitting our own deck. Yes, if you're a YouTube member or a Twitch subscriber, you would submit your own deck, yes. But like I said, it's a random chance. And all the tiers are the same. Okay. Someone asked... What was the question I almost died there trying to read chat. Let's... we don't have Warhammer. Let's not risk it. Oh, yes. Shield of Rob. So if you go here, there's a few icons this can be. Grouping. It can look like any of these. It can look like smileys. It can look like blue smileys. It can look like these like teal smileys. In chat channel, you can join a channel called OSRS space SOA. OSRS space SOA. And there are 244 people in here. The entire point of this channel is to group people to trade the certificate to. You have to trade the certificate. You need a partner to complete the quest. OSRS SOA in the yellow smileys. Join that channel and ask, because there are always people who need a friend to complete the quest. So that's how you do it. Join this and ask for someone to do it with you. I think you just need to tell them like what gang you're in, and like someone will do it with you. Yeah, same for Legends and Heroes. Yeah. This goes here, that goes there. All right. You know what's kind of funny is I feel like that's just a regular work day. I just clock in to the fart mines. Yeah, okay, happy to help. Clock into the fart mines. Maybe make some decks, print some cards, whatever it is, play some cards, do some filming. But I got to keep up the methane quota for the day. You know what I mean? Like the Spider-Man web saying, if you see any characters in Spider-Man you like to build. So, not necessarily build, but definitely build around. So, chat, you may or may not know, I'm a little bit of a Jund guy. I like me some Jund. And the thing about Jund is that the Jund commanders are kind of boring. Like, the new precons added some spice. I'm happy about it. I like the space station especially. It kind of does all the Jund stuff. Lord Winggrace is fine. I think there's some okay Jund commanders. And obviously, like, Korvold is good. But there wasn't exactly a Jund commander that, like, it kind of got me there. And you know what? One of the most mid-Jund... Oh, sorry. Red, black, and green is Jund. Hold on. So, one of the most mid-Jund commanders, in my opinion, it's, like, fine, is a commander from Commander 18. It's this guy. Fantis the War Weaver. I was talking about it a little bit earlier on stream. ARRRROOOOO, by the way. And Fantis, which you may or may not know, is a fucking spider. And spiders are cool because the Spider-Man set is releasing a bunch of spiders. So, what I'm excited to build is Fantis spiders. Yeah, exactly. So, I really like the card Spider-Punk, for example. I can't wait to put it in this. And, like, the whole deck is just filled with spiders and Spider-Man. And it's, like, all combat attack every turn Spider-Man. I think it's going to be sick. Yeah, she loves eating good, exactly. Yeah, I'm excited. Like, this kind of brings back legit 75% of my decks are Wooburg. No, that's not a problem. That's a solution. It does, but it's also like, it's 6 mana, right? And it's a 5/5, and it has no protection for itself. Like, it just dies. Like, if this card is clear from 2018. So, the reason I'm saying this is because if this card was printed now, it wouldn't be 6 mana, it would be 5 mana, and it would have Ward 2. Am I right? At a minimum. Some stuff people are kind of mad over something, but I don't know. Yeah, there were some monetization changes which I do not really vibe with. I do not really think are cool for the Bazaar. I'm not really a big fan of what is happening with the Bazaar, to be honest. Mobile is struggling today. The servers are stressing. Did you not... so if you didn't see, RuneScape got DDoSed again today. There was another cyber attack. So, playing right now in these servers looks fine. But it wouldn't surprise me if there's still some shaky infrastructure somewhere. Like Phoenix... Yeah. Well, I mean, it's important to know what you like to play and play it, you know? Like, experiment if you want, but, like, if you like playing stuff... Discord's getting attacked too. I wonder if it's like... Then I wonder if it's not them. It might be like Cloudflare or something. Hold on. Cloudflare status. Okay, Cerberus, do you mind? I'm doing some detective work right now. Hold on. Cloudflare status. What's today? Is today the 20th? It's the 19th. Oh, so it is... Wait, hold on. Oh, there's maintenance for tomorrow. Okay. Wait. Scheduled maintenance, scheduled maintenance, scheduled maintenance... Schedule maintenance. Schedule maintenance. A lot of maintenance. Schedule maintenance. What the hell? Some reroutes. Doesn't look too bad. ARRRROOOOO! I wonder if there's like another service. They are physically hosted, but I don't know if they use like Cloudflare tools for traffic. But I don't also know what Discord's architecture is like either. But if there are multiple cyber attacks going on a given day, I think generally the simplest solution is that something they have in common is what's going on. Although it could just be 2 random attacks, right? Guy really wants to ARRRROOOOO. I miss the days of baskets. Do you just want me to say put the banana in the basket? Is that what you want to say? I mean, I can just say it if you want. Yeah, so Lunatic brings up a good point, which is the new monetization changes for the Bazaar. I fucking don't like them. It feels like... I'm not saying this is what it is for sure, but I've seen this kind of with other games of the Bazaar. They changed the monetization. You no longer have to pay for ranked, like the in-game currency that you could also buy. They're just releasing the game as like a standalone price on Steam. It feels like what they're doing, and this is just speculation as someone who's gamed a lot, okay, is because they release it on Steam, they're making a push and cash grab on Steam by making the game cost money on Steam. Now, what they might do is lower the price later, like, to kind of make it so people can get in and play, and then just kind of hope that people aren't going to, like, push Steam to give them refunds or whatever, and just, like, pocket the money now. That's my guess. And also, every character is $20, by the way, I'm pretty sure. Every character coming out forever will be $20. Like, you can't get away from paying even more. I do not like what they did, especially because they released with a Founders, like, beta, where you could buy the game before in beta and, like, paid money. And then they said they were going to be free to play. Is this the third ARRRROOOOO? Oh, I'm unpotted. That's what's happening here. The Bazaar. So it was released in beta for Grand Founders, who paid like, I think it was like $20 originally, maybe it was 10. And they said the game would be free, and that was the point. And then they had like another monetization snafu where they basically did like Fortnite battle passes and like pros and cons. I don't want to get into that again. But they basically like slow rolled all their promises. Now, let me be clear. Don't rely on my claims. Like, I'm not 100% sure that's what's happening. I can just tell you for sure they have changed things up multiple times, and that has caused issues for gamers in the community. I don't... Look, the game is fun. The game is fun for sure, but, like, how much of that will you put up with as a gamer is, like, a question I can't answer for you. Let me just say, I was thinking about playing it, and I was like, I just can't. I just can't play it on stream. I just can't do it. Who knows? I just feel bad. I'm like, but why though? Yeah, that game rocks. Balatro, I never know how to pronounce that correctly. Item? Nope. Alright, what's a Cerberus' favorite combo deck? Wooberg, that's fucking good, dude. Thantis is pretty good for politics, yeah, because like, you can, like, if people have their like Esper Sentinel, and like someone at the table has like a 0/4, they're like, are we friends? Are we friends? Can I send my Esper Sentinel at you? Teehee. I think that's really cool. I think that's fun. I think that's pretty good too. Balatro. I think I've heard more people say that before. Although I think when I bought it, I thought it was Balatro because I was just reading it. Woo! Someone in the company is a business school graduate who really thinks they know how to make money. Awfully high price for what they think the game is. No, Bubbins, you might be right about that. Okay, so Bubbins is saying is that someone thinks they have an idea on how to make money with the game. But the other thing is, like, I am not saying that this is what they are doing. I'm not saying that because I do not know. But what I'm saying is I absolutely know that there are games that do this where they'll, like, put a good amount of effort into it. Like venture capital sometimes does this with companies. After they put the effort into it, they've already like invested all their cost. At that point, throwing the reputation of the game away makes sense if you can make money and then just bury the product. Like, if they think they can make any money off this and then don't do any more development and don't cost any more, then it's like a business move to like make free money. And it's like, yes, but it only works if you don't have any, like, reputation for your company. Like, if this studio never makes another game, these people leave and go somewhere else with their money, then, like, the public generally won't be able to follow that well. You know what I mean? Like, it would take an educated public. Which is something that I think gamers are getting better at doing, is recognizing, like, when game companies are, like, legit scamming, you know what I mean? Okay, if I don't kill him pretty fast here, it's gonna get a little rough. Miss the spec. Don't woo me. A couple more big hits and we're out of this. Okay, one more big hit and we're out of this. Oh no, this ARRRROOOOO is bad. Die? Die? That was close. Woo! Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Okay, let me catch up on chat now that I teleported away. Speaking of politics, the loader deck, vote deck is jokes when you do pre-con nights at your... Dude, are you talking about Charlie's deck or are you talking about in general? Oh, the pre-con! Yeah. I really like the Lord of the Rings vote deck. I think it's very funny. I have been farming the dog the entire time. Yes, I've killed 100 dogs tonight. I have killed Cerberus, the monster in the game of RuneScape. Virtually, I killed the dog Cerberus in the game of RuneScape. Oh, God. Skill check out of context when. We need a fan channel. Skill check out of context. What's the drop rate? 1 in 522. Man, that's funny. Oh my god, you guys are brutal. Oh man. I don't want to teleport there with my last one in case I die stupidly again. That's fucking funny. I need some Oh! Oh god, so many thoughts are happening in my head right now. I got brain thinks happening. Okay, chat. Chat, do you know what this stream is missing, chat? Do you know what the stream is missing? I hope so, walking here about the Wooberg thing you're saying. Music? No. Banana? True, yeah. Yeah. Money does do corrupt a lot of things. Lionel is missing, but I can't bring him because I keep fucking dying. You play anything else? I do play other stuff, although not generally like Battle Royale stuff. Indeed. Sea Shanty 2. Hey, Tal got it! Chat. I literally said I need caffeine, and I remembered that I've had this unopened bad boy for sis sitting here the whole fucking time. Alright, chat, if you're new here, I'm going to open this Coke Zero next to the microphone. It's going to make a pretty loud noise, so if you don't want to hear me crack open a cold one, I would recommend that you mute me for a second. Here we go. Ooh. Ooh. Mm. Okay. Ah. Oh, yeah. Now we can game. Boom. Oh, an 85! No sponsored by Coke. I just like Coke Zero. Sensational. Thank you. You're right that I could just bring Lionel... But I do just keep dying. It sounded like taking a crispy bite out of a watermelon. Interesting. I wonder what a supercut of all of them would sound like. Ah, so much better. Who's Lionel? I don't have an example. Is there a reason you... I'll show you Lionel after this trip, and then I'll tell the story. Is there a reason you have no gauntlet kill, but almost 200 corrupted? Is the normal one not worth it? So, if you look, I should have 1 gauntlet kill. Perhaps I'm not on high scores. God damn it. The reason that I was doing Gauntlet is because I specifically wanted the Bow of Ferdinand, which is the enhanced Crystal Weapon Seed. The drop rate for the Crystal Weapon Seed in regular is like 1 in 1,000, I think. And like for Corrupted, it's like 1 in 300, maybe? I'm a little rusty on my drop rates for CGs. So the raw time commitment of doing like 1,000 Gauntlets versus 300 Corrupted is like... Like, what the fuck is that? Like, 9,000 hours versus... Or 9,000 minutes? Wait, they're 9 each. Yeah, it's like 9,000 minutes versus, like, 2,700 minutes or something like that. So, it is a lot harder to do CG, but you're a lot more likely, at a crazy rate, to get what you want out of Corrupted. So, that's why I did that way. Which I did get. Let's see. So, I'll talk about Lionel in a second, because I want to show... Ooh, actually, you guys don't know this, but the entire farm is built on a foundation of Coke Zero, which just comes out of the ground. It's pretty sick. Alt one of them. That's so cool, Mort. Hell yeah! Wow, you actually got that really fast. That's cool that the community helps you out really quick with that. That's awesome. No, it's not that he goes missing. He goes to hang out with his friend, Diango, because I keep dying and it's scary. So, let's talk about Lionel. Ground Zero. That's actually so good. He's not a war criminal. Okay, so Let me explain. Have you guys seen the movie Castaway with the ball? Wilson? I'll elaborate. Wilson! You got it. So, in the beginning, is Liner your Wilson? Yes. In the beginning of this group Iron Man, I was like, oh, fuck. Sorry, I forgot that I had to do mechanics instead of just yapping to chat. You can buy pets, or you can buy toys from Diango pretty cheap, pretty fast. And as a joke, when we started, I was like, I need to bring a pet with me on all my adventures. And at one point, it was like, the context was like, because I will be like the last one playing, and I would need a friend when you guys are all gone, kind of. It's kind of what I was saying. Unironically, that became true. Hold on. Focusing for like 1 second. Okay. And so, what I would do is, I would bring a toy lion with me to all my bosses. No, he's not a horse, he's a lion. Oh my god, that's so many drops that I don't care about. And so I would bring with me, and what I ended up doing, the reason I bonded so much with Lionel, my bestest buddy in all of RuneScape, is that we had this plugin for RuneLite, where it would show your drops if they were like over a certain value threshold in the Discord. It would like post the drops. So what I started doing is, like when the boss died, I would like zoom in real close to myself, and then I would like play with the toy, and then you would see like me and Lionel here, which is sick. The problem with Lionel is that if you die, you lose him. So I have to go buy him again every time I die, which means I'm just saying that he goes and hangs out with his friend Diango. So after this trip, we'll go buy him. Didn't I have a pet? Oh, weird. Anyway, the reason people know about him in general is because I did take him on one stream, but the pack opening stream I did, the first one for Final Fantasy, it shows, yeah, he ran away because I died, exactly. It shows my desk mat, and my desk mat is like a custom huge desk mat I made, and it's my group Iron Man group on like one of our first Bandos trips where we like got like a Bandos drop, which is awesome. And in the picture, I brought Lionel there when we were like at 5-man, and I'm doing the emote where I'm saying "grr," which is super cute, and people are like, what the hell is that? So I will go get him after this. You guys are right. I need to get my buddy to wrap up this trip. He's been with me through thick and thin, although I die a lot. You know what's funny is, like, so when we were doing Bandos, we got 7 Bandos plate bodies, and, like, the thing about that is, like, we can't sell them, right? So it's like, there's no point to having extra, really. So what I did with mine that I got extra, I just put it in Death's coffers. So, like, what that means is, like, you have to pay a penalty to, like, get your shit back from Death. It's easier if you go get it. But I'm fucking lazy, so I've just kind of been riding off, like, having 30 million in my Death's coffer for, like, a billion years. Okay, stop gurring me in the middle of my speech. Oh, I yellow-clicked. Awkward. So anyway, I just, like, kind of lackadaisically get absolutely slapped by RuneScape. Like, right here I could die. I should eat. Why? I don't need to risk it. I don't need to. What am I doing here? ARRRROOOOO? Don't ARRRROOOOO. Oh, no, I don't. Don't grr! I single-handedly fucked that up. I spectacularly fucked that up. I clicked the exact wrong thing. In fact, if I had clicked nothing, that would have gone better. Okay. As an Iron Man, I love seeing these wines as Amarak, but, like, literally anything else that I actually care about would be nice. Alright. Let's keep her going. Maybe we do need Lionel. Perhaps we do need him. I do miss the little guy. I hope he's well. But mostly also, I've realized what he is like, he's like an ADHD stim. Where I'm like, if I'm like sitting at a boss like this and just like attacking, I'll just like do the thing a bunch of times because I get bored. It is also funny to do like in raids and stuff. People are like, what? What drop are you farming for, by the way? So, I'll teleport out and I'll explain what we're doing here. Long story short, I guess I can do one more. I should do one more. I can probably pull this up quick, actually. Here. This is Cerberus. There are 4 crystals. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Blue, green, red, and poopy-doopy crystal we hate. Blue, green, and red all upgrade boots. And the cool thing about that is that they're all pretty endgame boots. Recently, we got a new pair that's even more endgame. I don't have an IRL Lionel. I should. I want to get a dog, but I can't right now because of where I live. These boots are the boots you get for upgrading dragon boots with the red crystal. If you looked at that log, I only have received the green crystal, but because I'm a group Iron Man, I was able to trade my group Iron mates a long time ago. What's kind of funny is because of the way that everybody kind of like logged off and stopped playing, like some of my gear is with them and some of their gear is with me. The only thing I have in my bank is the blue boots and the red boots. Those are both boots that I've never gotten as drops before. However, the one that's not in my bank is the green boots. That's why we're back here trying to farm the same drop I've already gotten, which is very funny. The reason being, the new endgame boots, if you feed them each of these upgraded boots, they super upgrade. And this particular pair of boots will actually help me on the grind to get those boots. So I figured if I'm going to go do that, I may as well... Don't grr me. I may as well actually have the boots for the grind. Because they would help. Because, like, when I'm done getting them, like, then I'm going to want them anyway to feed them to the boots. If you could just die, that would be so helpful. Thank you so much. God, what a nice guy. All right. Nice. Wait, here's the thing, though. The guy... You're right, Ryan. The guy that did, like, the reason he, like, quit is because he's a dad. And he has, like, a newborn. We did get a hold of him. And when he tried to log into his account, it was hacked and, like, stolen. So, I don't know what happened, but, like, even if he did get it, he hasn't logged in so long, like, there's a pretty good chance that someone who stole the account would have just claimed his PIN and taken all his shit and dropped it and sold it. So, like, the odds of me getting it back are basically zero in this case. Which, you know, it happens. Hopefully RNGesus blesses you. I fucking hope so. Oh, let's go buy Lionel. Do you feed them or do you use them to craft the new boots? So the new boots drop as completed boots, and they basically have the stats of all three boots stapled together by themselves without any upgrades. But every boot that you feed them basically doubles the stats that are associated with it. So if you feed the, like, magic boots to the boots, it gets, like, double raw damage for magic. Same with range, same with melee. So the ones that I have are melee and magic, which in my opinion are probably the two most important ones. And I could get the boots, and I could upgrade them, and they would be sweet, and there would definitely be no problem. But at this point, like, the content is pretty click-intensive, and I've already done a lot of it. I just kind of wanted to switch it up and get, like, something that actually would help me on the grind. Let's go buy Lionel. Let's go get my boy back. Oh, I just realized I'm in front of the private messages. Hold on. There you go. Chat was messaging me poop and hi. There you go, chat. You didn't think I put poop on the screen? That's right. Poop is on the screen. Ha ha ha. Alright, here he is. He's with his buddy Diego. I should highlight Diego. I come back here so much. Hello. There he is. Hello, friend. And then when you interact with him, he goes, grrr! Like, that's the whole thing. Alright. We don't need this shit. Get this garbage out of my inventory. Let's just bring an angler for luck. Have a good night, Wookie. Hello, Wolf. Did you just... How about that, Wolf? Huh? Huh? 2. That's right. No, he did it again. You. Don't point at me, Chad. I'll point at you. Oh man. You guys are funny. You guys are funny. Don't point. I'm pointing at you. Where's that? Ryan isn't here right now. Ryan's not here right now. It's me, Aerith. I would never lie to you. He especially said, no, you, when he left, though. Yeah. Girl. Bro, that shit never gets old. I can't believe the way that the visual processing software does that. I have to go find, like, the funniest magic cards to do that, too. I don't even know. I have some cards next to me. I wonder if I could look for some funny cards while we're sitting here. That's actually so fucking funny. Any of this stuff good? Oh, it's mono green. There's nothing funny in green. Well, none of this shit is funny. Man, is there anything that's closer to me that would be funny? Let me see. I'm actually so curious what this can do. What is this? Blue? I see blue. Oh, wait. Cards of sleeves. Cards of sleeves are a good sign. What is this? Oh, nope. Garbage. Modern Horizons 3. Oh, dinosaur. The bobbleheads? Yeah, they're at the set. Oh. It wants to. Oh. Hey, Chad, I'm a dinosaur. How's it going? Hey, dinosaur. Bro, that will never get old. That's actually kind of sick. I can't wait to show Drew the next time we did that. Is there? I was hoping for a bear. I don't see a bear anywhere. Curse my, like, worst possible organization that is actually kind of relevant. Surely there's got to be one of these things that are sleeved. Oh, I see legendary. Hold on. It's oh, I highly celebrate your decision to do that, Wolf. Highly celebrate your decision to do that. I think that keeping your information safe is important in 2025, and I respect that a lot. Hello, Haifa. Let's see. Man, there's like, ooh, wait, polar bear. Oh, come on, don't eat it. Oh. It doesn't really know what to do with the snow. Man, okay. I'll have to find something else. Okay. Wow, I can't believe no one took my spot. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right. Later, Mark. Good to see you 2 days in a row. Nah, I appreciate your support. Thanks for being here. All right. I wish I had a black chocobo, dude. I wish. All right. Let's get some Coke Zero in me. Kiss my Aerith for luck. What do you have to say about that, Lionel? True. Oh. Did I deposit my nature runes? God damn it. Did I? Am I going crazy? I must have. What a stupid thing to do. Alright, well, this trip won't last as long then. Later, Mort. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Do you want to talk about a Haifa? I'm always down for awkward. Wild thing, I do that before. What? Wait, what do you do? Coke Zero? Oh, you kiss the clown. Oh, yeah. Well, clowns are cute, obviously. I'm always down for awkward coworker stories. I think that's funny. I always play second in the Gundam tournament. Let's go. Aroo! I can't cast the thing that protects me, so I'm going to take 30s from this. Why grr me, dude? Ooh, take perfect. That's Coke Zero Gaming. Yeah, Rune Axe. Huge for the account. What do you think, Lionel? That's what I'm saying. Boss of the company, my company, I work for lots of us here in dead silence, so I was cleaning. Was it one of those micromanagement situations? This is the one? Thank you. Thank you for blessing me. I really appreciate it. You know what? If this is the one, let's just celebrate. That looked like an ARRRROOOOO to me. You can't fool me. It was an ARRRRROOOOO! Ha ha ha! I looked at the minimap. Don't grr me. Cranberry juice is good. I'm surprised at the way this is working. So normally what happens... There it is. Normally when you try to party in the middle of combat, it just keeps your character with the confetti and you keep fighting. He's kicking my ass! Ah, tragic. Oh, you meant this next one is the... It's only the one if you take off an article of clothes. Okay, I'll do that on the next one. Okay. Still awkward. I mean, like, leadership, it's so important to consider your presence as a leader, because, like, a lot of times people who do a good job, like, just being around will throw them off. Kind of lame. The next one. Okay. Hell yeah, crack that cranberry juice. Hell yeah, brother. Woo! Alright, we can get naked. Maybe we should wait for a couple minutes, just in case. Alright, let's go. Oh, wait, guys, it's no pants! Guys, no pants, duh! No Aru! Oh, that was easy. Right, Lionel? Imagine. Okay, maybe it's no shirt. I guess I had it backwards, maybe. Finish with fist? Okay, I can do that next. Alright, we'll do no shirt and we'll punch it to death. Gotta take off your socks or glasses or something for this drop. My glasses? Oh, it's because of the boots. Guys, he already knows that I have boots. Good point. We'll just take them off. I don't have any shoes. I have no shoesies. It's the pants off, dance off. Yeah, true. Woo! Wow, this task has kind of been schmoovin'. Alright, we'll punch him to death too? Yeah, no. I mean, like, high stress situations, like... I guess, like, the old phrase is you could hear a pin drop. Okay, that could potentially kill him, but it won't. Come on, just hit him once. Let's take this off so I don't one-shot him. Perfect, good call. Alright, and now we punch him. Ooh, a fucking 18. Get slapped, bro. Wow. Ah, darn. I wish there was a death count somewhere for your account. There is for certain bosses. I don't know. You might be able to ask Death how much you've died, to be honest. I'm not really sure about that. Are you allowed to listen to music, Haifa? I feel like if I had headphones, like, it would have been, like, big chillin', you know? Oh, I saw you say earlier, no music. Working in complete silence is terrible. Oh, you just played out loud. Okay. So, like, I've had... Oh, fuck. That was close. I've had a few jobs that are, like... There's several different kinds of work, chat. Like, I've worked in retail before, and the problem with retail is that if you are not, like, fully behind the, like, counter or whatever, or sorry, like, in the back and stocking and all that stuff, then, like, there is always an expectation that someone could come up to you and be like, "Excuse me, I seem to be lost. I'm looking for a place to buy a human buttocks." And you're like, "What? We don't sell that here. This is a fucking watch store." And they're like, "I'm looking to buy a human buttocks." And you're like, "What the fuck?" And then, like... You just have to, like, talk to them for, like, a bunch of hours because, like, customers, right? Am I right? But at the same time, in those jobs, like, sometimes, like, I think I'm seeing people say, like, working in the morning, you can, like, find some off time to, like, get some time to yourself. Headphones are a safety issue, but blasting music is safer. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, that makes sense. And so, like, in those scenarios, yeah, I mean... I have joined your terrible cult of non-iron irons. I'm going to add you, Poop Deck Pat. Congrats on your helmet. And so, like, for those, I get that you might not be able to have music, right? But at the same time, like, those jobs, occasionally you can find some peace. So like Haifa's describing, he can usually play music out loud. Excuse me, I just assumed I don't know. Haifa can usually play music out loud, and like that's cool, right? Like that the boss isn't around, you get to play some tunes. But like other times, Blast Sea Shanty too, yeah. But like other times, like you can't, and like if you're used to working in a certain way, like that shit is egregious. Like if you are expecting to be able to do music over the speakers, and like you come into work and you have to spend 8 hours in the fucking dead silence listening to the boss shuffle papers or whatever the fuck they're doing, that's the fucking worst. There are some jobs where it's more natural, like if you're working a desk job, like you can count on when you don't have meetings, like to put headphones on or whatever, and like you have a cubicle or whatever, that's fine. Or if you like work for yourself, like doing gig work, like you can control your own things. But like, bro, those like tiny little things give you such like humanity back, like being able to listen to your own music when you're working, or like having the ability to like eat your own kind of snack or drink your own water. Hold on, I gotta think for a second. Like a super good example is like there was a big debate when I was younger in my retail days about like people sitting down or having water bottles when you're in retail. Holy fuck, the absolute tooth pulling smackdown of being allowed to have water while you work. It's fucking Florida. If you have to like load trucks outside, you can die if you don't have water. What? And they're not allowed to have water bottles. What? Huh? What? What? Hello, management? 1-800-IDIOTS? Oh, it's my boss? What? And so, like, that kind of shit is just classic middle management, dude. Classic somebody who has an idea how to be more productive, and they want to they want to get shit done, and they want to show some fucking numbers. Woo, great! Yes, I agree, criminal. That had been reverted or whatever, but... What? What did you say, lunatic? That flashbanged me. Hydration check. Yeah, I got Coke Zero though. Don't worry. Anyway, I digress. The point I was going to make is that one thing I got really good at while I was working jobs like that, when like those things got disrupted or whatever, I also used to work for 1-800-IDIOT. You know, I can't believe that company is still around. Let's see. Anyway, the point I was trying to make is that as a dungeon master and aspiring fiction writer, a guy who really enjoys his own stories, what I would do is I would just think about the stories or like what I was going to do in D&D instead of music. So like I would like if it was Monday and I was coming into work, I'd be like, all right, today's thinky think is I need to think about what the big bad evil guy is going to do, because I swear to God, this is an actual thing that happened. I'm now unlocking my fucking mental awareness of like the thoughts I already been thinky thunked. At one point in the game, oh God, my home game, my longest home game ever, the big bad evil guy was not actually the guy they hated the most. The guy they hated the most was like the tutorial NPC I gave them that they just pissed off. And so one thing I realized that, guys, if you're a dungeon master, like, do this. Figure out what your players like to do and occasionally give it to them. Isn't that nuts? My players absolutely loved shit-talking people like the beginning of a WWE SmackDown match, dude. Like, they would see, like, the bad guy across the room and they go, Hey, you fucker! You tiny-dicked little bitch! I said bitch! And like literally for 20 to 30 minutes in real life, we would go, and I said, your mom had a small dick, and his mom had a small dick, and the other mom's all small dick. Fuck you. By the way, I'm your dad. You're a little bro. Like, this would go on for forever, okay? And so I remember going to work on like a Monday after like I revealed that like this guy had like done some plot against him or whatever. Like he hired like a bad cleric to raise a zombie shark to attack them, like on a boat, and it's a zombie shark, so like he just keeps doing it and like sending basically a shark to annoy them on their boat. And so when they found out it was him, they like, it broke their brain and they got so mad, and they were like, what? You're a pussy boy. You're a pussy boy. And then they're like, yeah, pussy boy. If we ever see you again, it's on site, motherfucker. It's on site. And then like they like tried to attack him, and like he was only talking to them through a mirror, so all they did was break the mirror. So I was thinking about like what to do next, and so like my brain was so scrambled because that's true, Poop Deck Pat. But I've killed 1,000. My brain is so scrambled that I was like, this guy is like kind of smart. Like, how would he respond to being called a pussy boy? Like, Ryan, do not have the context to be like an evil, smart pirate, like, bad guy with like a criminal empire. What would I do if someone called me a pussy boy? So I sat at like work, like stocking shelves or whatever, for like hours that week thinking like, fuck, pussy boy. Fuck, what the fuck? What do I... What? And then I was like, wait, I should just totally call them a pussy boy back, right? Like, that's what... that was like my decision ultimately. But like, that shit was really fun, dude. Walk the plank. Well, he was also like a pretty... He's like one of those bad guys that never did his own dirty work. You know, he always hired people or did something or whatever. So I got pretty good at, like, basically surrendering to my own insanity and, like, thinking about... Like, can you imagine you're a manager and you walk by a guy who's, like, you know, he's doing his job and he's stocking shelves, and then you're like, you try to get his attention, and, like, he kind of takes a second to realize that he's, like, a human in humanity. Thinking like this guy is thinking about a make-believe pirate bad guy who had his Saiyan pride bruised by some guy saying you're a pussy boy. Like, that's so fucking out there, dude. You sound very responsible, Haifa. Poop Deck Pat suggested that I should do Tormented Demons after this. I'm just slamming Slayer tasks, and if I get a greater one, I'll go there. I'd promote that guy. True. Oh, he didn't have a parrot. Can confirm working as a pipe fitter. Hold on. I gotta eat. I just realized I'm playing RuneScape. My water shoes. So stupid. Yeah, like, how crazy is that you have to tell people, some people with any amount of power, like people who have the ability to impact people's jobs and therefore their lives, that you can't tell them no water. Like, what? I'm halfway through your story, but I have to deal with ARRRROOOOO. 1 second. Okay. Being in the heat and actually... stop gurring me in the middle of Sadie's story. Yep. You have a pirate group? That's sick, Pat. At least they're teleports. Could be worse. That's cool! Yeah, everybody... I hope everybody here has some kind of creative outlet they can lean on in times like that. Like Wolf was saying. Damn. How long ago of a transition was that, Sliver? Oh, wait. No, I guess let's leave the question stand. How long ago did you leave that role, Sliver? I'm wondering if it's related to the recent turmoil in the federal government. ARRRROOOOO! Oh. Okay, to be fair, there was some banger music in the 80s. I just don't think it's getting played at Starbucks. If anything, I would support you, Wolf, writing it down for yourself. Even if nothing comes out of it. Just for the satisfaction of yourself. ARRRROOOOO! Hello, Egon the Great. ARRRRROOOOO! Crazed Lunatic on Twitch just said the following. Fuck the government. Bro, you're really living up to your fucking name, dude. No. I love Sadie's story time. You keep it up. You always send story time. That shit rocks. Not allowing water is an OSHA violation, by the way. But here's the thing, Britt. I've caught you now. What's OSHA gonna do when there's no OSHA? Get destroyed. ARRRROOOOO. I will die on this hill always. Hey, I think it's a very funny hill. Don't grr me while I'm reading chat. OSHA these nuts. No! No! You've these nuts to me! Let's see. That's a good point, dog, about people like... I guess there are people... Oh, dog, you maybe just unlocked the conspiracy. You know how Starbucks changed their policy a while back? I think they reverted it since, but, like, the people couldn't hang out in the U.S. RIP, yeah. They couldn't hang out in Starbucks because, you know, they're not customers or whatever, and they wanted to make it, like, anti-hangout on Starbucks. It's got to be because they didn't want people listening to the music, right? Like, you're onto it. For now, there is a... true. They haven't reversed? I thought they did in some stores. I think from what I'm aware of, some stores have the ability to revert it because, like, I'm reading isolated stories, which they somewhat strengthened it. I wonder if it went both ways. So, I keep up online a little bit with various, like, random subreddits and, like, stuff that happens. I think some stores have experienced, like, pretty bad, not necessarily pushback, like, I don't even think that would do it, like, trouble for that, for, like, local ordinance and stuff like that. So I feel like they probably roll out a blanket rule and then gave people exceptions, and if you weren't an exception, they probably made it worse. Wait, chat, hold on, I have this crazy take. Shocking news. Skill Check Ryan reporting. This just in. Big company does something that nobody liked. And that's the end of our story, surprising no one. I'll put a war criminal in your inventory, Thorn. It's me. Why? Thorn keeps saying that my poor Lionel is a war criminal. What war? And what crime? He's just a dog. He runs away when I die. I also wonder, Starbucks, I assume Starbucks is, international? I assume. Is anyone here international and can talk about what Starbucks is like outside of America? Is it like, do they, like, kick people out and don't let you hang out? Is it welcoming? Is it corporate-y? I'm very curious. You know what's cool about what you just said is I can say it and it will convey everything we need to. Let me finish this ARRRROOOOO because he's fucking clapping my ass. The comment was, I have jokes, but I'm trying to stay off the FBI watch list. I'm already... Fuck you! I should leave. 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 I could die at any time. I can die at any time. I could die at any time. I could die at any time. I should go. Oh! Oh, never even rewarded. Man. I think that conveys everything we need to know. And, yeah, I think I agree. You should be safe. Be safe online. Ah, man. ARRRROOOOO! Am I right, chat? ARRRRROOOOO! At least I'm getting superstores. It's nice to turn regular prayer potions into superstores, basically. It's a lot easier for Iron Man to get snake grass than it is to get spider eggs. Although there's plenty of good ways to get spider eggs these days. Sarachnis or the Wildy Spider Boss. Hunter is the worst skill I hate. Now, you are entirely correct. Okay, having just maxed, I personally dislike Hunter. Agility and runecrafting were so fucking annoying. Agility was so annoying I had to buy I summoned him out of the fight. That's funny. I had to buy a foot pedal to finish, and runecrafting took 5 million years. But Hunter is very boring, with one exception. With one exception. If you did not know, there is a contract system in Varlamore. I think you need like 45, and that's like, go catch like this lizard, and when you catch like a special one, you can bring it back to them. That's not bad, dude. Oh, here, you can see levels. That's not bad. That's not bad. Because, like, there's, like, some loot there. It's okay. Yeah, Slayer for Hunter. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, there's a pet chance, and, like, you know, I could be pressed to find the worst activity in RuneScape, I guess. I can't imagine how long it took. I can tell you how long it took. It's right here. Now, I gotta be real. This account was... I AFK'd every possible training method I could forever, and I did that alongside other stuff. So, like, this playtime is very long. Don't get me wrong, it definitely took me a long time to get those levels, but, like, a lot of those were, like, full 20-minute AFK sessions. Actually, hold on. Let me just kill this guy and not have to deal with it. Perfect. So, there was a method of mining called Duke mining. On week 2 of growing on facial hair, is it a psyop when they say wait 3 months, see if you can... No, it's not a psyop. I'll catch up with that RuneScape story I was just telling you in a second. It's not a psyop. It's that, like, you can see the beginning of a beard at the beginning, and, like, you can kind of understand the basics, but, like, if you look at my beard, you can kind of still see my face, like, here, but it's pretty thick, like, here, right? The, like, the way that you will look with a beard full, you won't see for a while because it's like this second round of hair that's underneath that kind of gives it the full shape and color that you won't see right away. So it's almost like a drawing where you sketch out the beard and then you're like, okay, I can kind of see where this beard is going. I got a little bit of an idea, but then they start doing a little bit of the shading and the light work, if that makes sense. So it's like yes and no. It does keep growing. Plus also use conditioner and brush it and stuff like that too. Hey, that happens. You get a good conditioner and brush it and stuff like that too. You got to take care of it. It's like if you've never had a beard before, get like a bristle brush and like actually brush it and like spend some time with it. It just needs some time and some love. But I was talking about RuneScape. Fuck my brain, my tiny brain. Oh, good luck. The glory grind is so bad. Oh wow, I'm not paying any attention. The glory grind fucking sucks, dude. It's not great. Hey, by the way, I did Shades of Morton. I'd rather get redwoods than do that hunter. What was I thinking? Can't imagine how long. Oh yeah. So like there was a method of mining. I fucking hated mining. Okay. I like the idea of being a miner, but after like level 80, I just could not be asked. Now, there's shooting stars. Shooting stars fucking rule. Do shooting stars. You can AFK for a long time. The dust you get is great. Join the Star Miner CC. It's a really easy way to train your mining. It's super easy. It's very social. The rewards are fine. I like it. Star Miner CC for sure. Yeah. But back before they made a lot of the star changes, what I did for mining is I discovered, and not Reddit, okay, that you could fully AFK mining in the Duke instance fully safely for 20 consecutive minutes, the full logout time, and you would get like 7,000 mining XP, and like it was like not much mining XP an hour. It might have been less actually. And so for me, what I would do is I would click the rock. I would mine for like 20 something minutes, and then I would like be like, okay, bedtime. Click the rock and go to bed. And then, like, occasionally on mobile, with, like my old phone I didn't trade in, I would, like, pull that shit up, I'd click the rock, fully AFK, and log out. So, like, probably an entire day of this, if not more, is me getting, like, 200,000 mining XP, maybe 100,000 mining XP. I did a lot of those methods. So, yes, for sure. Good luck with your beard, by the way, Cupid. Always love hearing people leaning into the beard life. Pretty goated. I was happy, but they nerfed the shit out of it. You can't do it anymore because someone whined about it on Reddit. But, like... okay. I love RuneScape. Oh, fuck you. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, you're going to grr me in front of chat after I say I love RuneScape. Cool. Think about that. I love RuneScape, but I'll be real with you. There are community members, grinding, mining, and smithing down. Shooting stars. There are community members who have this attitude about RuneScape, which they've been getting quieter in recent years, I think because they're more awesome, fun-based players, where their attitude is, it was hard for me, and if we make it easier for people who are coming in, that kind of ruins the RuneScape experience. That's true. I do think that the mustache has some bad connotations these days. But those RuneScape people are like crabs in a bucket. They do not want to see people climb up, so they pull you down. And it's like, I think it's a very loud Reddit-shaped minority, but they do exist. And so what happened is, I think people were like, that mining XP is too easy. Jagex, you must patch this for the integrity of the game. And like, that's pretty sad, because I did the math. At one point, if you maxed with only that method, it took like... I'm spitballing from my memory. I don't know exactly. If you were logged in every minute of the day to get 99, it took you more than 30 consecutive days of playing the game for logging in 24 hours a day. And, like, that's one skill to max. And, like, what? It might have even been 2 or 3 months, actually, now that I think about it. It was, like, not OP, even a little bit. Not even close. Ooh, Dr. Pepper cream soda. I hope you enjoy. Let's take this. Maybe one of less. I'm fucking up so bad I should take more food, to be honest. Alright. Let's see. Although, I don't think there's anything wrong with the mustache. I do think that some people who have them recently have added, like, additional context to them that I just don't think is Great. Hello, Chancho. How are you today? Hope you are well. Ooh. You know what they say? You never stop playing, you just take breaks. Typical player. But welcome back. Man, you got a lot of content to catch up. Holy shit. This is the drop? I fucking hope so. There's only 17 more doggos. Man, you have a lot of content to catch up. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Do you like endgame content? Tombs of a Masket? Oh, my God. You're in for a treat, dude. I have some people in my life whom I are close to that have mustaches, and they are rocking it. Although I do ask them if they are a detective, because they look like a cop. It may be. I don't know. I mean, Wines of Zamorak are good. By the way, the reason these are good, there's not like a super easy way for me to get them on mass as an Iron Man. Every single one of those is a range boosting potion, so that drop is 15 extra potions for range boosting. So that's good. Ain't nothing wrong with being a noob. Ain't nothing wrong with being a noob. Orange aviators. That's crazy. Getting a mustache and having aviators, too. I mean, it's like being bald, maybe. Right, guys? Like, if you're bald or balding... guys, what's the one mistake a balding man can make? Or a bald man can make? And it's like... I think it's like a pretty common take. It's not leaning into it, in my opinion. Like, if you're going bald, dressing like Mr. Clean... All right, there's two. There's two mistakes. Yeah, trying to save the hair. Yeah. Not embracing it is what I was talking about. Guys, if that's you, fucking pull the ripcord, brother. Get it done. Do it. Do it. Just go bald, live with it, and be fine with it. Because, like, I have a buddy who fell into that exact problem in, like, his mid to late 20s. And, like... he did it, but he didn't do the last part, which is important, is that recognize that, like, he looks pretty fucking good. Like, he looks good. Just do it, man. Just do it. That's okay. I feel like it's the same with mustaches. If you're gonna go mustache, like, you probably should have aviators. I feel like I have a lumpy head. I don't know. I mean, maybe not. I feel like heads are just head-shaped, right? Like, I think it's fine. Yeah. You gotta go bearded, right? Exactly. Oh fuck, I missed one. Good a buddy was going on and convince him to do the Dr. Phil thing. Sick. Although to be fair though, I don't really understand the like upkeep of being bald. I assume you have to shave your head fairly often, or it looks like kind of weird. Cycling glasses? Oh, true. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you're going to beat looking like a cop from time to time, to be honest. Coins. Fine. Try to goatee. If it's itchy, I had the same experience. You need to find a better conditioner. Because, like, I went through, like, 4... and I was like, God, this is the worst. None of this is working. Until I got to the one that I'm using now. Not a sponsor. Viking Revolution. It is the only one that if I put a good amount in and leave it for, like, actually 5 minutes, my beard is legitimately soft. Like, I actually don't usually itch. In fact, if I start itching, I know for sure that I haven't been doing a good job of taking care of it. So it's like once you figure out a conditioner that works for you, like you shouldn't feel that anymore. But I also remember those days. It was infuriating. Don't Gurmy. ARRRROOOOO. Unless you're, I guess, really good with a comb over, though. Like, if you're really good with a comb over, like, and you can't tell, you know what I mean? Also, ease up on soap. Oh, yes. Yeah. Ease up on soap, because it dries it out. Good call. $13 more, chat. 13 more. I'm going to laugh so hard when we do 13 more, and then I go to get the Slayer task, and it fucking gives me the task again. That's gonna be so funny. No, listen. It's important to respect the way that you look yourself. That's crazy, Britt. But, if your partner has a preference, it's something you gotta think about. So, like, especially if you're getting married, and she's like, brother, you look like a fucking crazy person when you like, shave your head or whatever. It's definitely something you gotta weigh on. Whoa, that's impossible, Katie. You might be the chosen one. Katie says they've been working on a 1,200 plus mod collection for Skyrim for 3 years, and they've been playing, not just testing this week. I actually don't know if I believe, like obviously you're not lying, but like, as someone who has experienced modded games before, that shit is hard. That shit is hard. How does it not crash? My God, that's what I'm saying. Nice, we got the super stores. You can stay for one more. Average Skyrim save. Actually, how long does it take the game to save? Oh, dude. Yeah, that would have been really good. The interviewing in chairs. I'm so curious. Oh my God, chat. 1,200 mods. Think about the load time going into rooms. Just like clicking a room or a house or a dungeon. ARRRROOOOO. Don't grr me. Get this grr shit out of here. No load time? Oh my... Are you a god? Did you sell your soul? Whoa, that's so cool. My computer would set on fire. I think mine definitely would. And I have a pretty okay computer. That's so cool. Go you. That's wild. I'm actually so impressed. I feel like the game that gave me the most trouble modding was probably Fallout 4. That game hates mods. What kind of unholy PC do you have set up? It's just like a brain in a jar. It's a human being processing the whole fucking thing. Like some kind of Warhammer 40k biocomputer nonsense. ARRRROOOOO. It just works. It's simply built different. The only thing on the computer is Skyrim. That's probably true. It's like the only way it could work. How big is the game plus the mods? I'm actually like flabbergasted at that actually working. Crystal RAM. Oh yeah, if you put crystals on your RAM, it goes faster. Everyone knows that. What's faster, crystal RAM or like RGB light RAM? That's true. This does feel like a 40k orc scenario. All right, this is, if we get lucky, this will be the last one. But who are we kidding? I have fucked up so many of these runs in a row. Yeah. We'll believe in ourselves here. Why can't I have both too? Dedicated is the fastest. I agree. Yeah, the computer goes Fusro, and it explodes when you try to turn on the Skyrim. Bedazzled PC is basically an enchantment. That's kind of based. 75 gigabytes of mods is crazy. You know what's wild? I played Fallout 4 mostly on the console. And I have it for PC, and I've done some like Vortex mods or whatever. But like the console, I think would only let you have like a gigabyte of mods. And I remember fighting so hard to like put that storage. 75 is so much content. That's pretty cool though. I do watch a lot of like I guess it's probably more like Doug, where it's like super ridiculously modded Skyrim, and it's like every time I say fart, I fart a cheese wheel and it explodes, and an AI processes my input and shits on me, and it's like some pretty good content. I love modded Skyrim. What do you think, Lionel? Nope. That's crazy, Haifa. I bet if you had... That's all of Doug's content? Yeah, but goddamn is it great, no? That's fucking great. I bet if you had Chris Ryan PC, you would have gotten the drop now? I don't know about that, brother. I like the ones where NPCs say wild shit. True. That's true. I honestly, you know, I haven't really done much Skyrim modding. I think I'm overdue to do that. Perhaps we could... I could probably get my computer to play some basic Skyrim mods. Maybe we would do that. I wonder... Anything good to mod in Skyrim? Like, obviously, right? Yeah, did it run is a great question. I got my back to the ghosts because I don't even care about them. I don't even care. These guys are little bitches. What are you doing? Get out, rude. Get out, rude. Trying to think of like a playthrough I could do. Randy Savage Dragons, yes. Even I remember that. Or Thomas Dragons. Hello, George. Woo. All right. I've decided, Jagex, if you're watching the stream, this is the drop. We don't need to play the will he get it game anymore. Let's just activate the RNG. Oh, never mind. On this one. I will take Superstores, though. I'm happy about that. Well, being in any kind of brick-and-mortar retail store, like, disables most human intelligence. Ooh, random doors is cool, too, yeah. Yeah, he's pretty base, George. Guy has some good takes. If you've never worked in retail, I think that is maybe lost a little on you. But like, people walk into stores. Oh, like, I used to work at like a sporting goods store, and people would walk in and be like, "Do you sell sports equipment here?" And I'd be like, "What? Huh? It's a sporting. It literally says sport." No, we don't. Fuck! You're right. I missed the opportunity to do the funniest thing ever. Yeah, no, that's the other one. This is we only sell sporting goods. You're right. It's sporting goods. It's a completely different thing. That would be like if you walked into McDonald's and you're like, "Do you guys have hamburgers?" Or if you called the Krusty Krab and they said, "Is this the Krusty Krab?" and you said, "No, this is Patrick." Like, that makes way more sense if you think about it. Let's summon a zombie. Does Cerberus sell boots drop, though, is a real question. Yeah. Yo, can I pay you for this shit? George says, "I worked at a place with Chicken Shack in the name, and I was asked, so y'all sell chicken, right?" No? Yeah, shoulder shrug. Shoulder shrug. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I guess. I think what I used to go with was last time I checked. Because it doesn't register as like, you're a fucking idiot until later. You know what I mean? Yeah, last time I checked. I do remember a lot of coworkers giving eye rolls and shoulder shrugs, though. Ooh, good question. Let me check in the back is very interesting. So I never did that. The thing where like you're a retail employee, and then they go, yeah, let me check in the back, and like, or you, and it's like back there, but like up on, high on like a really annoying shelf. I personally never did that. I never did that because a lot of reasons. One, the fastest way to get a customer to go away is to give them the thing that they want. So if you get the thing and you give it to them, assuming they're not like an old person that just wants to talk or whatever, which does sometimes happen, they go away. So for me, it was like I was basically speed running, doing a good job, because then I would be done with the work. Does that make sense? But I legitimately had coworkers who would do that. Yeah. No, please die. Don't make me ARRRROOOOO. Oh my god, you're gonna make me ARRRRROOOOO. Jesus Christ. Oh. The old ones are always chatters. Yeah. Yeah. Yep, for sure. That'd be happening. But, like, legitimately, chat. So when I worked in retail, I really needed the job. I was, like, in college, like, paying for school. Which, the thing about college is that you have to pay for college. And also, you have to pay for food. Which is, like, a thing that you need. And also, you have to pay for rent and stuff. So, like, I really needed the job. So, like, I busted my balls while I was there. And, like, did a good job. I'm proud of my time there. I learned a lot of stuff. Thank God I don't have to do it anymore. But, you know, you get to respect the people who do that job. Because, like, at some point, you know, we all could have been in the shitty job, right? So, I remember one day, there were, like, shoe boxes in the back. You can live without one of those. Yeah, fair, I guess. You can live without one of those. That's true. But there were shoe boxes in the back. And there was, like, a coworker who was, like, he was just kind of there. I don't really know why he had the job. He, like, there was no sense of urgency for him. So, like, maybe it was, like, a second job and he was, like, he didn't really need it. Or he was, like, trying to save up to... Oh, you know what? I actually remember why he was there. He was one of those people that was really all about, like, shoe culture. And he, like, always wanted the newest shoes. And the easiest way to get the newest shoes is to be an employee because you have first dibs. So, like, he didn't really give a shit about the job. He was just, like, there for shoes, if that makes sense. And one day, I remember, like, a customer was like, hey, have you seen this guy? Like, he was, like, helping me or something or other. Like, I could, you know, just... he was getting an order in the back. Like, I don't need it anymore. So, I was like, okay, yeah, let me go check on that for you. No problem. So, I go in the back. This fucking genius crazy guy, I, like, turn around the corner. I see him asleep around the corner. And I was like, what? But it wasn't just asleep. What he did was, he made, like, think about, like, the Lincoln Memorial. He made a throne out of shoeboxes and was sitting, like, propped up like this. I'm trying to get it on camera. Like, propped up like this in the shoeboxes. Fully fucking asleep. Oh, God, what a terrible time to fuck up. I'm locking in. Peak, let the king rest. No, okay, look, I'm not gonna, look, I'm no narc, right? I didn't tell fucking management or whatever, but I'm just saying, like, to do that with a customer waiting on you is crazy, dude. Is crazy. Because, like, the customer could have been, like, walk back there and seen what's going on and, like, you know, just fucking Karen'd up your manager, you know what I mean? How many more? 3? Okay, last trip. Yeah, I don't mind talking to old people who come in. He needed the power to have to get to the correct mindset. True. College dining experiences equates lots of chicken from the chicken shack and romp. Yeah. I mean, what's wrong with chicken? I love chicken. Proactive strategy from Brit. That's good. All right, chat. There's only 3 more kills left in the task. You know what that means. Another day. Another no maidenless. Is Iron Man more fun than regular Count Bros? I think it is. I think it is. It turns everything into an adventure, but. There are a lot of people who do not like that. So this drop, let me go in here so it can look like people are holding instance, and I'll explain what I mean. I explained it a little earlier, but I'll explain it again. I think it's important for people who are just tuned in. All right. Whee! All right, so this drop that I'm going for is a boot upgrade, okay? And I want it. It's right here. It's 1 in 522. And yes, I have one already, but I need another one because my group mates are goofballs. But let's just say that I'm here for this one that I don't have, right? Either way, this drop rate is the same, but this item right here if I was not an Iron Man, cost me... Oh my god, it went down 50k this stream. This stream it went down 50k. It's 130k. That's unbelievable. For context, the potion that I have been using to boost my stats is 25,000 coins. It's 1/4 of 100,000 coins, or roughly 5 of these potions that I've been using all stream is the same price as the drop that I'm fighting for. So while an Iron Man gets to have a fun adventure about that, right? Like that is an adventure of itself. If you do not like the idea of having to do that for items, being able to just buy the item is way better for you. I personally like the fact that it makes me play the game and like I go do the content and stuff. It is just very funny when you do that. Like, that's crazy. Sadie, I saw you reply, but I'm 6'2", if you were curious. I wasn't sure if that was directed at me or Lunatic. Holes always get... Staying busy is actually super good. I agree, George. Bro, the days where you just sit there and do fuck all are so boring. Especially if you don't like your job or your job's not fun. I am 6 on the dot. I'm exactly 6 foot. Which is the streamer funny number. So am I 6 foot? I don't know. Woo! Ooh, chat, 2 more. Chat, the stream is coming to a close, chat. Nah, it counts if you round. Oh, hey, fun fact if you live in the U.S. I don't know if it's still this way, but when I got my original driver's license, they asked me how tall I was. Like, I could have just told them anything. Like, I could have just said I'm 6'3", and they would have just been fine with it. At the time, I was a teenager who was in a height battle with my father, you know, men, right? And like, oh, thanks for the $1. Thanks, Bix. I appreciate it. And so I just told them my actual height of 6 foot, but I realized I missed the opportunity to be like 6'5", and just like have that be on my license for fucking forever. Sounds like a good place to be, Sadie. Yeah, give you every inch you're owed. Okay, chat, this is the last one. Well, Florida is a lawless, dangerous land. The height adds safety. But also, being short is good too. You can get like under counters and run around and dodge and stuff. You can go for the Achilles tendons too, much easier. Lunatic. Oh man. Oh man, that's good. Oh man, that's fucking good. Chad, it's been a lovely stream. Oh, ARRRROOOOO! Probably the last one of the night. I'm going to see what the next task is. I do probably need to get off and get dinner no matter what. Don't gurr me. Don't gurr me in the last one. Let's get naked for this one. No, I can wear jewelry. I can wear jewelry. Did he just call another? Oh, okay. I forgot that I was a pompadour guy. Alright, never lucky. I heard about the I feel threatened rule in Florida. What does that mean? If you mean castle doctrine or stand your ground where you can like do whatever you want if you feel threatened generally on your property, yes. Take it easy. Alright, so here's the plan. We're going to go see what the next Slayer task is. I don't know what it is. If it's content, I might stream it, whatever it is. If it's not, then I won't. Either way, it won't be today, so we'll be wrapping up the stream here. Let me see. Let's go talk to them real quick. Clap, clap. Oh, it didn't do the animation? What? I feel scammed. I'm going to do it again for the animation. Clap, clap. Alright. Steel dragons. So that's just garbage. Okay. Alright, gamer. Ooh, that guy's got stuff. Alright, gamers. It has been a lovely stream. Thanks for joining me. I will definitely be streaming on Saturday. I don't know what I'll be doing quite yet. Perhaps I'll poll. Perhaps I'll not. Thank you very much. Thanks, everyone, so much for joining me. Take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye. Oh, video going up tomorrow is. Oh, wait, it's kind of a good one. I think it's Cheating Commander. So get excited about that. Okay,